about to go live. Hit this track and do you dance like you Karen Lacey. Run it back the time method to the house, baby. It's Tingle and Co. From 7 to 9. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. From 7 to 9. It's Tingle and Co. It's Tingle and Co. From 7 to 9. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. From 7 to 9. It's Tingle and Co. What up, Lloyd? What up, Lloyd? You can call me him. I'm Shay Dixon in the whip with them RPMs. Gotta pull up to the chat and shit out to them. Not trying to ball like big folk, then get out the gym. Monday through Friday from 7 to 9. When you see that notification, we about to go live. Hit this track and do you dance like you Karen Lacey. Run it back the time method to the house, baby. It's Tingle and Co. From 7 to 9. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. From 7 to 9. It's Tingle and Co. It's Tingle and Co. From 7 to 9. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. From 7 to 9. It's Tingle and Co. What up, Lloyd? What up, Lloyd? You can call me him. I'm Shay Dixon in the whip with them RPMs. Gotta pull up to the chat and shit out to them. Not trying to ball like big folk, then get out the gym. Monday through Friday from 7 to 9. When you see that notification, we about to go live. Hit this track and do you dance like you Karen Lacey. Run it back the time method to the house, baby. It's Tingle and Co. From 7 to 9. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. From 7 to 9. It's Tingle and Co.
All right, good morning and welcome in here on this Thursday morning as we are live here, Tingle & Co. live from Southern Regional Medical Center, our SRMC studios. Shout out to Charles, Jason, BJ, Kevin, the whole team over here at Southern Regional as they got a smile on their face this morning. A big LSU basketball crew here at Southern Regional, and LSU men's basketball obviously starts 1-0 last night with a win over Tarleton State. But good morning to all of you in the chat here on this Thursday. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment when we shut it down. We appreciate all of you very, very much. Lloyd, Christian, good morning, my friends.
Good morning.
Good morning. I thought the women were playing last night. That's on me.
Nope, the women played
Tuesday
night.
Yeah, I got that confused. That's
all
on me. Pelicans were distracting last night. That's what it was.
Well, the Pels have been distracting both nights. Been
Yeah.
4-0 this week.
Back to back. First back to back they probably won in probably 2 years. I'm not even kidding.
No, I believe it. But good to see y'all this morning. Good to see everyone in the chat. Did anything else happen yesterday? Or was it just basketball, right?
LSU has foot and mouth disease.
Yeah.
LSU is officially a basketball school, everybody.
Oh, I got 100 on my exam, so
100?
LSU can get that boot right up their ass.
An interim 100.
An interim 100.
No, it was a real 100, but my methods did not say the same.
There you go.
Okay. There you go. Congratulations to you, Chrissy. 100 on your exam. We're so very proud of you. You missed yesterday. We thought about you multiple
I know.
times. We brought up the Pels after their first
I
win.
couldn't get up.
We talked LSU soccer. As
I know.
tonight they play in the SEC tournament semifinals
Do they?
against Mississippi State in Pensacola, Florida, I believe. As they are on a win streak and are trying to get that SEC tournament championship this week. So, but once again, good morning to all of you as we'll run through the headlines a little bit this morning. Obviously, Frank spoke with the SEC teleconference yesterday. Had a few answers that we'll touch on today. Talked about the quarterback position. Also updated some injuries for LSU, Alabama. Those injuries consist of, obviously, Tyree Adams and Gabe Relaford are out. Zach Weeks is doubtful. Whit Weeks, questionable. Carries Kern, probable. It seems as if Kern is in the position where he's likely to play on Saturday. Whit Weeks, not so much. He is listed as questionable. I think Frank said doubtful, possibly.
He ain't playing.
I don't think Whit Weeks is going to be playing.
And Zach Weeks is
And Zach Weeks is listed as doubtful, so he also doesn't appear that he will be playing.
So he's going to redshirt. They're going to transfer.
Good question.
We'll see. I mean, it got doubtful, questionable with the two of the 3 Weeks brothers, the two that have eligibility remaining, and then obviously Relaford, Adams, the guys that we knew would be out, but Carius Kern moving in the right direction. And a funny name that's on the Alabama injury report, Danny Lewis Jr. listed as questionable. Does anybody remember one Danny Lewis? Tight end, Alabama?
No, but sure.
If you think back to some of the cringy Brian Kelly moments, Danny
really?
Lewis is the tight end that he was nut to butt to on the platform.
Seriously.
Yep, from I believe Westgate High School. LSU made a late push for Danny Lewis after he balled out in the state championship game, and
Alabama made an even later push.
Alabama made an even later push. And LSU's recruiting methods, you know, when you get on the podium,
Oh,
and you
God.
get one of these moves.
Is that like
That-
a tiger eye thing? Like, what the hell is
No,
that?
No,
that's
no,
from the
it's-
70s, brother.
Yeah, I mean, are you groovy?
Well,
or not?
I know, but I'm saying, like, is he, like, trying to do it because it's, like, the eye of the tiger?
No,
he's
he's
just
trying
dancing.
to. That's how he
Like,
dances.
how he
dude, that
dances.
is, like, that's bad.
So how would you dance?
Like, I would have thrown up the middle finger at the least, you know? Like, that would have been cooler than that. You know, like, it might not
Yeah,
it might not be
BK
able to get posted, but at least that's, like, cooler than, like, this.
I mean, he used to say he didn't do that.
Right, you never know.
I mean,
But I saw Danny Lewis Jr.'s name on there, and I was like, hey, a legend.
why did he why didn't you
LSU
just throw up
legend.
the L? Why didn't you, like, do this thing, you know?
Why are
Because
they
it's
on a stage that is
Why-
too small for one person, much less two?
And why? At least when he was up there with Walker, right? He was back to back with Walker Howard.
That's how it's supposed to be.
That's how it's
I think
supposed
that's,
to
I
be.
think
What
that's
did he do
what
in
God
that video?
intended.
He
what
was
was his motion like?
in the Walker video.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly, but he was at least back to back with the man.
Yeah.
I think he did the L.
And then he turns around with Danny Lewis, and he's peering over his shoulder.
Who was it? I love that platform. Who was it? Was it Kyron Lacey that had his little brother?
Yes,
Yeah, that's what it's
that's
for.
That's
that
an
was the great, and
all-time
that was
video.
that's how you use the platform. So it was just funny to see Danny Lewis's name on that injury report along with all the other ones. But do not anticipate to see Big 40 on the field on Saturday. Also, like we said, LSU men's basketball last night gets their season started 1-0. Yep. See,
What are we doing, man? All right.
but
that's
see,
all
but
right.
this one's not that bad.
I don't know.
Like
No, it's still pretty bad.
it's still cringy, but like at least.
Bro, if you're an outsider, you're thinking that's Walker's grandfather or something. Like, you're not thinking that's the head coach of the LSU football team, right?
Yeah, never mind. That's
that
pretty
was
bad.
a terrible idea.
That's pretty bad. Yeah, I don't know why.
Hey, coach, get on here with me. Like, okay, never mind. You're ruining the video.
I don't know who
Yeah, you
signed
just
off
don't-
on that.
just don't put
They
that
never
out.
used it again after Danny
I
Lewis.
bet
don't
not.
remember ever seeing BK on that platform ever again.
Let's read some of the comments.
What are they saying? I'm gonna find the comments on the Danny Lewis video. Let's see, Danny Lewis LSU. We got any good comments over there?
Can we get the Kyron
the
Lacey
top
video
one.
up, too, though? That one
When
was
an old man grinds on you,
all
you either
time.
stay and learn to love it, or you get the hell out of there. You got the hell out of there.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I mean, and Danny Lewis also signed with Alabama right after that video.
Ruin
And,
his video, he'll ruin your day.
Yep, there you
Good
go.
Alabama.
But Matthew Bruin put it out. He got some of the stats from last night's LSU win as they defeat Charleston State 96-60. And the Tigers shot 70% from the field, 8 of 18 from 3, and shot extremely well from the free throw line. Max McKinnon led the way with 19 points, 5 assists. DJ Thomas 16 points, 8 assists. So your backcourt combined for what, 35 points and 13 assists, and they each shot 6 of 7 from the field. 6 makes, 7 misses, right, Christian? 6 of 7 from the field.
I knew there was going to be a stat in there that was 6-7, and I knew you were going to call on me.
Of course. And then followed up by Markel Sutton, 13 points. Nwoko, 11 points, 8 rebounds, 3 blocks in a game that he really didn't play all that well. But credit the Tigers, they get a win. We'll obviously get into that more as the show goes on this morning. The Pelicans get back-to-back wins as basketball is ruling over the state currently. 4 wins this week with LSU men's and women's both winning, and then the Pels going back-to-back wins as they defeat the Mavericks 101-99 as they closed it out last night. Shout out to Sadiq Bey, who was balling out in that game, and those young guys. I'll tell you what, the Pels have had some instances where they've hit on draft picks. They've had really good draft classes, like, what was it? Herb, Trey, and Jose was that class. Mm-hmm. Now with this class, with Fears, Queen, and Peavy, who have all 3 played really well up to this point, could also be one of those youthful classes that help, put Pelicans maybe in some winning ways.
Well, this one feels a little bit different, too. And the Pelicans are fun to watch right now. I know people have their opinions on the Pelicans. We don't have to talk about them too long. But the Pelicans are fun to watch again because they got young rooks. They got young players. And
good personalities.
Zion didn't even play last night, and they were fun to watch. So if you take it for what it is, but the Pelicans are fun right now.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, if you just watch those young guys that they have, Queen and Fears are not only as talented as they are, they also have great personality. I mean, Queen hit that spin move, stuck his tongue out at the bench, dunked it, and then was smiling and laughing all the way down the court. They're fun to watch.
They're franchise-saving, too.
They are. 2 claps this morning as the Louisiana Bootleggers 7-on-7 era has come to an end. After 17 years, they became a national name. They built an entire family. Every single player, coach, and supporter who rep the Bootleggers, they said thank you yesterday after 17 years of being in the 7-on-7 circuit. A lot of legends that put on that Louisiana Bootleggers uniform in some 7-on-7 football. And what was really a special run that they went on, showing off the talent of this state. Because I think a lot of times it can get pushed aside that, there you go, Christian, pop that on. It can get pushed aside. Like Louisiana can get forgotten about in the football powerhouse states. When you look at Georgia, Texas, California, Florida, Louisiana can sometimes get pushed aside. And the Bootleggers did not allow that. So 2 claps for 17 years of the Louisiana Bootleggers. Ready.
Any clue why?
I'm not sure.
I
know more teams have begun as it's caught on some traction, so I don't know if maybe
I'd imagine another team bought them or something.
Potentially. Maybe. We'll see. But the Bootleggers, legendary stuff, and they have come to a close. But the real news that happened yesterday was LSU's new president, Dr. Wade Roos, going on the airwaves as he was asked by Piper Hutchinson about the decision to name Verge Ausberry the permanent athletic director. And he said, and I quote, "I'll remove the interim title, and then we'll assess the situation. I can't make a very good decision after being on the job for 8 hours." He continued on. He said, "I don't know what permanent means versus removing the interim." He then also continued on and said, "It was important for me to show stability. Verge has done a good job up until this point. I really need to dig deeper in terms of what we look like to make sure we protect that global brand." So that was what was said yesterday, and obviously caused some uproar because, to me, why can't LSU just stay out of their own way? Finally, some positivity around the program and the school when you leave, when you come away from Tuesday saying, okay, we've got some alignment here. You've got your president, you've got your AD. Looks like things are at least moving in the right direction. And then, of course, every single time someone from LSU gets on a microphone, they put their foot in their mouth. And I don't know the ins and outs of all the dynamics that are going on, but LSU cannot stay out of its own way. You finally have some positivity around your program, where this is at after a bad week last week. And I think it was a week ago from yesterday. I think last Wednesday was when the governor's press conference was, when all of this really started, right? This mess really began last Wednesday. Well, you fast forward a week to yesterday morning, and you think, it's actually a pretty good day. We've got a president. LSU has an athletic director. They're on the coaching hunt, and it just all comes down to this. And obviously that's still the case. It comes down to who do you hire as head football coach, but your president goes out and says, I'll remove the interim title, and then we'll assess the situation. I can't make a very good decision after being on that job for 8 hours. So what I read is that the interim title has been removed. He then went on the radio last night and said that Verge is the acting AD. So he's no longer the interim AD. He's the interim AD. That's we've removed the interim title just to change the word to acting, and it still means the same thing. Mm-hmm. Right? So Verge is trying out for the athletic director job while acting as the athletic director. Is that not the definition of interim? Right?
He does. Well, I'll quote. I don't know what permanent means versus removing the interim.
Well, to me,
no.
Removing interim means they are now permanent, right? If when Coach O was the interim head coach in 2016, right?
Remove the interim
they
tag.
They removed the interim tag. What was he in 2017?
Acting head coach.
No, he was the head coach. Because acting head coach is an interim head coach. And so
the worst quote in this thing, aside from this one, where you just seem stupid.
Right.
But whatever, who cares? It's just when you just put a bunch of people that are not the most intelligent in the same room, it's almost like who can kill yourself with a butter knife. It's just unbelievable. What are we doing?
No,
what if he's cooking?
He's not.
It was important for me to show stability. Verge has done a good job up until this point. I really need to dig deeper in terms of what we look like to make sure we protect that global brand.
And he is correct. If you had just done what you'd already done, you can't do it this way. You can't. There's no way in which you removing the interim tag, this is just a word salad. You're trying to just backtrack. You're not confused about what interim means, or you have a PhD. And you're an athletic director from McNeese. It's not like it's your first time working with an interim. The guy you replaced was, guess what? The interim president. I'm pretty sure you're aware of what the word means, and they didn't remove his interim tag. They gave you the president's job.
And that's the point why, to me, there's got to be something else going on, because there's no way.
That's what I was going to say.
You're willing to go out and make yourself look stupid. Truly. I don't want to sound rude, but there's no other way to explain going out there and saying, I don't know what permanent means.
Yeah, that's a tough look.
And so there's got to be something, because I know there's no way a PR team signed off on just going out and saying that and being like, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go and say that the new LSU president that presides over all the schools in the LSU system, as they're trying to add another, is going to say they don't know what permanent means.
Dropped the ball in that meeting too.
Right.
Too busy.
And so there's got to be something else going on, because there's no way you're that comfortable going out there and saying things like that if there's not more things going on behind the scenes.
Who appointed him?
The Board of Supervisors.
Who appointed the Board of Supervisors?
The governor.
Who's the governor?
Jeff Landry.
There you go.
Were the Board of Supervisors changed when Jeff Landry got elected?
He got half of them, and then in 2026 he gets to roll it over and fill the cabinet.
If he wins again,
rubber band
is it
man.
A 2-year term for governors?
No,
it's 4.
4.
Okay.
And so it's a mess.
You talk about PR, and what if you just don't say anything?
That's the thing, right? Every time they say something, it's a mess.
Right.
Every single time a microphone has been put in front of the governor,
the Board of Supervisors,
the Board of Supervisors,
the president.
It's a mess. every single time. And it's just, we find like yesterday's show was a positive show. Like we sat here in a good place because LSU had finally gotten the alignment, which is a word that, oh my gosh, gets said so much. I'd never heard it until when BK was hired. And now it's the most used word in the state of Louisiana. So you had finally had the alignment that everyone talks so much about. And then what do you do? Of course, you shoot yourself in the foot, because what else can you do? Why would we ride this high of being in a good place when we can just go and screw it up? And so I don't know the dynamic of how this went down, because I read that Verge is the one that sent out the email that he had been it was going to be announced that he had been promoted. And so I don't know if it was that was done without. This is all speculation, but I don't know what the dynamic is. But Wilson Alexander and Scott Rabelais put out a good write-up on the Advocate yesterday. And in the tweet, Wilson put, on Wednesday morning, Verge Osbury sent an email that said new LSU president Wade Roos and the board would announce him soon as permanent athletic directors. But after Roos called him the acting AD, Scott Rabelais from the Advocate writes, there's more confusion. So go check that out to read more into what is going on, because it does feel a bit like a mess right now. And that's the problem, is that every single time you feel like it's no longer a mess, it becomes a mess again. And that's where my problem resides. Because, look, it still all comes down to the head football coach. Nobody cares about any of all this hoopla other than what you do hiring the head football coach. I was talking to my family last night because I have a brother and two cousins that are freshmen at LSU. And they were scheduling classes yesterday, and it's a mess trying to get them to schedule classes because there's too many freshmen on campus. It was the biggest enrollment in LSU history, and they're trying to get it all figured out. And they haven't hired more advisors, so advisors have too many students, and they can't get all. And so my aunts and they're, well, why can't we need a new president? Stop focusing on football hires and get these things figured out for the students. No, focus on my football hire. Get my head football coach. I don't care about scheduling classes.
Do whatever you want to me. I don't care. I don't care at all.
Forget the students. Yeah. I don't care about the students.
Ban ChatGPT, I dare you. But
get me a head football coach.
LSU. Don't use ChatGPT for the LSU football hire.
Please. Do that right now. See what ChatGPT would hire. Because that might be what gets used. That's where you're at right now. It all comes down to who you hire. And so that's where my problem with this is. You're making the job
so
look
unattractive,
worse and worse every time you talk about it. And when you finally get in a place where, okay, it seems like LSU's kind of steadied the waters and got it figured out. No, you do it again, and that's my problem, is that there's no way these guys have LSU's best interest in mind. From the governor to the board of supervisors to the president, do they have LSU's best interest in mind? Because that's where my positivity with Verge was that Verge has been a part of this program for over 2 decades, knows LSU, played for LSU, is from the state, loves this place, and so will likely have the university and the program's best interest in mind. And
that it doesn't matter.
Right, because the other people around don't. And the way I know that is because every single time they get in front of a microphone, they screw it up. And so what would the obvious thing be? Stop talking, right?
Can't do that.
If every time you talk, something bad happens, stop talking. If every time you drove, you ran into a light pole, at some point you should stop driving.
We have an answer.
What do you have?
Luke Fickle and Dan Lanning.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, thanks, ChatGPT.
There you go. Shout out ChatGPT.
Might be able to get Fickle.
Stick to my exams.
And look, I still think coaches are going to look at this job and it be attractive because it's LSU and you can win a national championship here and you have financial support, you have NIL backing, you have a fertile recruiting ground. You've got all the things that check boxes for a successful job. But that's the aggravating part, is that it would be a no-brainer, the most attractive job, and I still think it is the most attractive. But every time LSU talks about LSU, they make it less attractive. This is such a politically charged situation right now. From AD to president to board of supervisors to governor, it's all so political. And the thing you can do to fix it is just go get a really good head football coach, but stop making the job look bad. Stop making it look like it's a mess that they're walking into. Well, Slat, my cousin John is on the board of supervisors. They will get a good coach. I have no doubt that LSU is going to get a good coach. But the world that LSU believes they're in, right? That when you heard Verge talk last Friday, they're going to go get the best football coach for LSU. LSU is one of the premier athletic departments in the world. They're going to go get the best guy. So that to me sounds like they're not going to take a shot on take a risk, right? They're not going to go get a coordinator or Kelvin Shepard. That's what that sounds like to me.
What that sounds like to me is they have no idea who they're going to get, but whoever they get is going to be the best hire for LSU. That's just how it's going to be spun. Like they don't know what they're going to get, because regardless of what you think of LSU, the brand and everything that it is, and it's the best job available, there's no doubt in my mind that if you don't have somebody that can negotiate with your actual boss, or you have to let everybody know that this thing is actually turned upside down and you answer to the governor and that's about that. Right. Like, there is no point for an athletic director. You don't need one. I'm your boss. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Like, I might not even hire one. He's just going to go get the guy from McNeese. He's going to form his own little club. Like, this is what it's going to be. And then he's trying to buy as much time as he can with Verge to make the LSU hire. Then he's going to probably make a switch at the end of the year after the football hire is made. Like, look, we wanted to keep him on as a special advisor, and then he'll go back to running the day-to-day things in the athletic office. But here's your AD, and then he'll probably go get Will Wade right before the election, and people will love it.
Yeah, and Slat's right in the chat, said money talks, and that's the place where LSU's at right now. And the positive about it is that the money people have been willing to cut the check and make all of this possible, right? Because it's not possible if you don't have the money. So the donors, boosters, investors, whatever you want to call them, have been willing to make all of these things possible. And so if you have the money, you can make it attractive.
It's amazing what can happen whenever you have a competent athletic director. And now it just feels like, look at what's happened whenever you got rid of it. Like, this is, like, Scott Woodward covered up so much and had to deal with so many different things, and they would say he meddled in the football program. Good. I hope he did. That's part of his job, is to make sure you have all the right people in place. Or if you don't, to go get them. But guess what never happened? This. It was always all is good on the Western Front. It was always very quiet around whether it was be a hiring or a firing.
Right.
It was always done buttoned up. You can rewind to when Brian Kelly was hired. Nobody had a clue.
Well, and
it wasn't a circus.
And part of the thing when Scott got here to clean up was to not allow that anymore. Because that was the problem LSU had. Right?
Yeah.
Things got leaked. People knew that. Like
the Rosie Finch boys?
Right, there were so many occasions of people finding things out that they probably shouldn't have, right? Of things being leaked. Or
we were the sluttiest girl at the bar.
And when Scott got here, it was no more of that. That is not happening. And I think the best example of that are the hires. The only one that you really had an idea of was Kim Mulkey, because Kim Mulkey was vocal about it, right? Like, she was out there basically advocating to come home. She did it on the show, our show, right? Jay Johnson was a buttoned-up hiring process where there were all these names that were thrown out, but nobody really knew the direction it was going. But really the biggest example was Brian Kelly. The Brian Kelly hiring was not who LSU was. You never had this out of left field, nobody had any idea who you were hiring until Scott got here. And now that Scott's gone, what happened yesterday? Did we have a leak yesterday?
Oh, yeah. From Tiny Girl.
And so as soon as Scott's gone, you got another leak. You got a leak in the building. And I don't know who it is, but I just know that when Scott was here, those things weren't happening. And yesterday, Brian Kelly's email back to, I think it was Scott Woodward, Austin Thomas, Verge Osbury, and I don't remember who else was included on the email. I'm not saying those guys I don't know who put it out, but these things don't get out on accident, right?
I would imagine that the one person that doesn't have a job anymore probably doesn't care if this gets out or not.
Right. Would you like to read that aloud to the class?
Absolutely. From Brian. Sending a quick note to confirm that following my termination during our meeting today, I will return all LSU materials in my possession as required by my contract. Let me know if it's better for me to clean out my office or if you would prefer to pack everything up and send it to me. Jesus Christ, even when he's still trying not to work. Can you all just go ahead and take care of some of that stuff?
Just go ahead and mail it over to Massachusetts.
Honestly, I don't blame him.
Well, now, but but even if this final breath to LSU's like, can y'all do that for me?
You just mail that over?
Insane. I assume HR will be in touch regarding any other housekeeping matters out there. But let me know if you need anything else from me in the meantime. No. As we discussed in our meeting, I'm open to your desire to reach a settlement of what's owed to me under the contract, although, of course, it would have to make sense financially. Despite your decision to let me go today, I'm grateful to have had the opportunity to lead the program over the last 4 years and wish you all the best going forward. Best. Can you put that into ChatGPT?
Summarize it?
No, figure out how AI it is.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a good point. We need an AI checker. Okay.
There you go. Get on that, Chrissy. Yeah, look.
Let me know what else y'all need, and I assume HR is going to get in touch. I get it, you're fired, but
it doesn't feel very AI-like.
No, that's just real.
Yeah, that feels real.
I don't know if he wrote it, but
I mean, this is an example of, and to me, if you look at the timing, because these things don't get out on accident, right? Like these things, nothing really gets leaked on accident.
No, I mean they've had the email since she was fired, so.
Right, and so like the timing of it. It lines up with, hey, classic misdirection? What is it? The best magicians are the ones that make you look over here while they're doing something right here, right? Like, oh, look at this card while your card I'm putting back.
I'm taking your watch.
Right. And so, hey, look at this email that happened, so you disregard what the president said in this interview.
Yeah, because honestly, if it wasn't President AD debacle buttfuck time, like we could have done a whole show on this.
Right, 100%.
But that's just not. This doesn't move the needle for me anymore, and I don't care that this even got out or whatever, because it just the only juicy tidbit in there is the
negotiate the.
I'm open to your desire to reach a settlement of what's owed to me, and that could mean anything.
That means working the buyout down.
Right, or it could be how you want to pay the buyout out.
Right.
It doesn't necessarily mean he's like a settlement of how we're going to extend the timeline, or it could be less money. But I mean, that would be it. But I think LSU is having bigger problems. I don't even know who would he send this email to today?
I have no idea. Jeff Landry.
Right.
And I'll ask you this question, Lloyd, because it's been said this is Verge's hire, right? And it made sense once he was promoted as the AD, for that 24-hour span that he was. Do you believe right now, in the chair you're sitting in, Lloyd, that Verge Osbury is making this head coaching hire?
No.
And I think that is probably the majority's opinion. When you see the president go and say, well, he's acting AD. We removed the interim tag. But I still need to, take time to make that. Okay, well then, you can't expect an interim AD to go make the head football coaching hire, right? And then, not have a job after that and him be gone? And that's the biggest mess of it all.
Well, and it creates the perfect meat shield for whoever does make the hire behind the scenes. So you can get, Verge made the hire.
Of course. You've got your blame man. Where you just, if something that was like when I worked at
Your fall guy.
When I worked at Jambalaya shop, and we'd forget an order, I'd be like, "Oh, well, then I've got a new guy in the back, and he forgot to put, of course,
He's still learning.
he's a fake fall guy, but he's a fall guy.
Yeah.
I'm not taking accountability for this.
Ricky
one from
Stanicki.
you. Yeah, it's your 100%. That's who it is. Well, Ricky was supposed to put the rolls in your box, and he forgot.
Yeah.
Rolls in your box. Nice.
Delicious.
Nice. But
Rolls
yeah,
just
and that's
rolls
what
in
it is.
your
He's a
box.
fall guy. SW in the chat. Verge will be scapegoat if the hire flops.
Scott Woodward.
Yes. What's up, Scott? Scott, how are you?
Come back.
It's just, it really is a mess right now. And where I get fed up is that the people in control right now don't care about LSU. I'm not convinced they care about LSU. Verge, I feel like, cares about LSU, of course, because he's so tightly associated with it. He went to school here, played football here, has worked here for over 2 decades. Outside of that, I'm not convinced the governor, the board of supervisors really, and the president truly care about what's best for LSU. And I know there are a lot of things at play. Like my family said yesterday, there's a lot of things going on from the university standpoint that need to be solved. Like freshmen scheduling classes and having enough advisors to get their stuff done. I mean, Max's advisor yesterday emailed back and said, "Stop emailing me. I'm not answering any more emails." It's like, well, I don't feel like you're a very good advisor then. That's your job, is to answer emails. But there's so many freshmen that are probably all emailing him that he's got so many emails to answer because they've let in too many students and not hired more advisors. So there's things going on from the university. I don't care about all that. LSU football is what runs this state.
Yeah, who cares about that?
LSU football controls everything. And right now I'm in the position of, are the people in charge of making that happen truly working in LSU's best interest? And that's where my emotion comes from. Is because if we were operating in LSU's best interest, we would stop getting on the microphone and screwing up. If you were operating under the mindset of let's do what's best for LSU, it would be to stop talking. Because every time we speak, we make it worse. We dig the hole a little bit deeper. And in a week where I would have loved to just focus on football, to just focus on LSU versus Alabama in Bryant-Denny this Saturday, we continue to bring up more things to talk about from a program standpoint, where there are so many things going on right now at LSU when it comes to football that are bigger than the football game, which is not what I want the case to be. The focus for LSU football this week and around LSU football should be the fact that you play Alabama this Saturday. But instead, it's all of this mess. It's who's the AD, who's not the AD, is he actually the AD? Here's our president, is that his AD? No, it's not his AD. Maybe it's his AD. Just continuing to give us more stressors outside of just the football game on Saturday. Because I would love nothing more than for the remainder of this week and this show to talk about this Saturday. Because that's what the focus should be, right? It should be LSU versus Alabama, the football game, this Saturday. But the conversation around football is the fact that LSU keeps making the LSU job less attractive. Now, the positive is you have a football game on Saturday, and you can make the job more attractive by showing off all these shiny toys that are on your roster. Like number 14 and number 22 and number 57 and number 3 and 11 and 10 and 46 and 42
46.
and go 96. Go down the list of these talented players that are still eligible moving forward that you have on this roster. Make the job look attractive with those players. But every single time you open your mouth, you screw it up.
Well,
you make it worse.
You need a football game in the worst way.
In the worst way. And a football game that 2 weeks ago you would have been dreading to come around.
But it has changed, obviously, optically, whenever you have somebody that it feels like they got this one right. And I guess Scott Woodward's last act to put Frank in charge. But I don't know how coaches can view this with the way that LSU has gone about its business and go, that's something that no matter how good it is, because we talked about this previously and what Saban has said about how the state of college coaching is now. Right. It's like you don't have to go to these premier universities. You just don't have to do it. If you can get the money right, if you can get people that are invested in your program and you feel like you're doing that or you are bought into what they want. Everybody wants their alma mater, their university that they support to do well. And now it's just the fact that you don't have to be an LSU, a Penn State, a Michigan, and Ohio State. You can be Indiana. You can be Oregon. You can be anybody in the country that if you have everybody, I would assume, if you're at a Power 5 school, has a donors list that's pretty good. You can done your way into the conversation. And that makes it not as much of a step up the ladder where you have to – I have to get here to be able to do this. With the expanded playoff and the way that college football is going, it's just look at the NFL. Nobody leaves. I'm not leaving Detroit because I want to go coach for the Patriots. Like, I have to be at one of the premier NFL franchises. Like, nobody gives a shit. You want to be in a place where it's at the front office and who's in charge, all of that is stable, and they give you an environment in which you can win. That's where college football is going. Like, people, the thing that people want to avoid in the NFL is bad leadership.
Right.
They don't want to go coach for the Bengals. They don't want to where they won't spend any money. They don't want to go to the Cowboys because I have to deal with Jerry Jones. I don't want to go to the New York Jets because of Woody Allen, whatever.
Drafting players off Madden.
Right. Like those are toxic environments where you saw
New Orleans.
Of course. Yeah. Hell no. Where you saw Ben Johnson like in Detroit. Like, they care about winning. They just never could win.
Right.
But he did the only thing that you can do when you have the little bit of power and not chase a head coaching job is, like, I'm waiting to see an actual good opportunity come up because the Bears care about winning.
Right.
They just can't win.
Right.
And so – and they're building a new stadium. Like, all of this stuff that they're putting resources into their franchise. That's what college football is turning into. I don't need to go from A to B. Like, the only thing you're trying to do is get out of a toxic situation where it's like, hopefully I can get hired and leave to be a head coach.
Right.
But head coaches aren't looking at other head coaching jobs going, I want that one. It's only to get away from a bad one. And right now, LSU is a bad pick. Like, Ole Miss is in a better spot than LSU is.
I mean, yeah.
They're aligned.
That's what it looks like. And
Oregon certainly is.
Oh, yeah. No.
Like,
Oregon,
Dan Lanning
100%.
would be a fool to leave. Like, LSU
Notre Dame is.
Yeah, why would I leave?
Right. No, I'm with you.
So
I still think there are going to be people that view this LSU job as a very good opening, but when you're trying to peel head coaches from their current spot, it takes a lot of proof that they can be successful there, because you've seen other situations in other places that have gotten better. Ole Miss can't consistently make the playoff there, probably not.
Why?
You haven't seen it yet?
Yeah, you haven't seen it yet, but you continue to get the money the way that Lane has continued to get the money and coach this roster.
I mean,
maybe you can.
Everybody thought it'd be a down year for Ole Miss this year,
right?
Because you didn't know if you'd get the buy-in. But Lane Kiffin, like, I bet he gets it next year. Like, they're on the doorstep.
He cooked. A lot of it plays back to the quarterback, but
yeah,
as long as they have a quarterback,
right.
As long as you have Lane Kiffin, you will have a quarterback. It may not always be top tier, but they're going to put up results in D2 that nobody knew existed.
Right.
Like, so Lane will always be able to put you in that position. And at Ole Miss, like, if his one, he's made plenty of money.
Right.
And so I don't think you can just offer money and be like, why wouldn't you take? It's like I understand what like $20 million is $20 million a year. I know I'm making 13. Like an extra 7 would be great. I get it, but why would I leave to go put myself and what I'm building at Ole Miss and put my name on the line for something that I view as absolutely toxic? Why would I want to leave a place that worships me and will build a statue of me at Ole Miss to go to a place that if I don't win in 2 years, I'm going to get fired?
Not just that, they're willing.
And I don't know who my boss is.
They're willing to give me 13 and put 30 into my roster, where you're going to give me 20 and put 15 into my roster.
Right.
And those are hypothetical numbers, but the second number is more important now than the actual contract itself. How much money are you willing to put into our roster is the real conversation that is now happening. So don't forget, every single day we're brought to you by AJ Sports Cards right there on Drusilla Lane. 3348 Drusilla Lane is the address. 3348 Drusilla Lane. AJ Sports Cards on Facebook. Go follow them there. And AJ Sports Cards 225BR on Instagram. They'll keep you up to date on everything they've got in store, any specials they have arriving or events that they're putting on. I know they have a really, really cool event coming up in December at Elite Football Academy where me and Lloyd actually swung by the last one, and they were packed out with vendors. You could go get artwork, cards, jerseys, memorabilia, anything. You could go check it out at the event that AJ Sports Cards put on. I think it was at the Crown Plaza last time. This time it's at Elite Football Academy. So go follow their social media, AJ Sports Cards, and you'll stay up there on everything they've got going on. Yesterday, Frank Wilson spoke with the SEC teleconference, and one of the things he said, I think Jacques got on his Twitter, I included it in the document, is he was talking about the quarterback position. And this has been, obviously, an interesting piece of all of this change, is what it will look like at quarterback. And Frank first spoke about it. He said that Garrett Nussmeier is the starter. He's doubled and tripled down on that, and he did it again in this sound. But this one was a little bit more intriguing because he continued on and talked a little bit more about Van Buren and the way they've worked with him this week, getting ready for what's up and coming this Saturday versus Alabama. As you heard in the first time he spoke about the quarterback spot, he said he's alluded to multiple times Van Buren being used in different spots and that they're going to use his skill set to help LSU. And he continued on further on this. This is from Jacques Doucet, who put this out on his Twitter yesterday.
Practice has gone well. Michael have taken more snaps than he usually has. Again, I'll reiterate, Garrett is our starter. He will take to the field. He will get every opportunity to do the things that we think he can do to help our football team. And there'll be opportunities that'll arise in the game that may present itself that Michael will have opportunity as well. He's practiced really well. He understands that any moment he could be called into action. Practice.
So with that said, so he's taken more snaps this week than before. And he'll be ready to go when his name gets called because there will be opportunity that he gets put out there. So, I mean, it sounds to me like Van Buren, you will likely see him on the football field Saturday night, right?
Do you think it will be in a package-based scenario or in a Garrett Nussmeier has a short leash scenario?
If you would have asked me prior to this sound, I would have said package-based. That it would have been third downs, red zone, short yardage.
All the important plays?
The important play, or the plays where it would help to have somebody that can run. You know, that's somebody that's mobile and will use their legs to go get yards. But yeah, essentially the important plays.
Mm-hmm.
But this one made it sound like when he said that he would give Garrett every opportunity to do the things that we believe he can do. Well, when I really start to dissect that and overthink it a little bit, it sounds to me like, well, we're going to give Nuss the opportunity.
He's going to get the start.
He's going to start. We're going to put him out there. He's going to get the chance. But if he doesn't live up to, then the leash gets pulled. Is that what you heard?
Yes, because I do believe that he wants. I think he wants to play Van Buren. To be honest, I think the Garrett Nussmeier, we don't know. We'll never know anything about his health and kind of where he is. But I just think that even in limited time you've seen Van Buren, I think it made the offense look like the offense has just looked better. And when you go into a game against Alabama where you don't have time to get down 17-0 and not have any first downs in the first quarter. Like, if it goes 2 straight 3-and-outs, you'll probably see Van Buren. I don't think it's going to be wait until the second half. I think it's going to be because your number could be called early. But if Garrett Nussmeier goes out there and puts together a scoring drive and then looks good, and the first 2 times he touches the football, you can settle
he
down.
might still get used in some different packages.
Yeah, then it becomes like maybe you'll play, but I just don't think. I think it is an extremely quick hook to see Van Buren, and then just like let's see what this looks like. It's almost somebody said it yesterday, where it's like Jarrett Lee, Jordan Jefferson, and it is kind of like that, where that was a situation where you would go into football games and they would say on the broadcast, Les Miles named Jarrett Lee the starter, but they're both going to play,
right? And
it's like an interim quarterback. Like, sure, you'll be there, but we also have other people that are interested, or I might put somebody else in.
Right.
Like, it's all the same. But that's kind of what it feels like where, Garrett, you're going to start, and it's cool to call you the starter. And people are like, well, you can run with that as much as you want, but just because you're starting doesn't mean you're going to finish.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think the main focus right now, in addition to trying to win the football game, is getting youth in the game, right? Like the page has almost been turned from some of these older guys because you've heard Frank talk about it. He's been very vocal about giving younger guys an opportunity, showing off the youth in depth and allowing some of these younger guys to get a chance to get out there. Michael Van Buren is one of those younger guys in a sense. Like the quarterback in front of him is a fifth-year senior that can't come back. And so I think that he'll get out there regardless. But I do think in that soundbite, it sounded a little bit more like there's a leash on Nussmeier more than there's opportunity for Van Buren to get out there in different packages.
Well, and it's a lot different than how Brian Kelly used to approach these, where it's like, Garrett Nussmeier's not coming off the field.
Right.
He's our starter. He's going to play, and that's that.
Because there have been games that, when you look back this season, maybe opportunity to say, you know what, possibly we should get Nuss out of this game and see. Like, I think in the Ole Miss game, you saw he was visibly hurt and couldn't make throws. And that was the only time that I ever was like, okay, if he can't make the layup, like the one to Chris Hilton down the sideline, you might need to put in the guy that can. Mm-hmm. It had nothing to do with the decision. Like, no. It came down to if you can't just make the easy throw, then you're not helping LSU. And so there have been games where you've looked at it and been like, well, maybe there's a chance to get this other guy out there. To me, that was really the only time I've ever looked at it and been like, okay, MVB needs to maybe get a look, was the Ole Miss game, because he was visibly hurt. He couldn't make the throws, and it looked bad. And so now I think it's almost in the mindset of like, if that was the case on Saturday, the move gets made. It's no longer sticking with the stick-with-itness.
No, yeah, there's not going to be – I would be shocked if it's Nussmeier out there limping around again. But you've seen him come off bye weeks and look good. And we forget that we had a bye week if you're LSU.
Yeah, didn't feel like it. No, I mean, you have the
But
case.
I'm also interested to see how – look, there's some well-founded, skepticism of Nussmeier's ability to prepare. I wonder what that looks like under a different head coach and a different offensive coordinator. Maybe that their message rings true, and he actually maybe wants to put the work in and wants to be in the building instead of like, I don't like being here at all. I'll do what I'm supposed to do or have to do, but it's not going to be anything extra.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. Like, Nuss has looked healthier after a bye, but we've said it continually. Like, he'll never be 100% this year.
No.
And he's going against Alabama at night and Bryant Denny.
With potentially no left tackle.
Right, and that's why you want it to. That's why you would expect. Like, you shouldn't even be having this conversation, because Garrett Nussmeier is a fifth-year senior going into an away game where you're having conversations about, is he the guy for this?
Yeah.
And instead you look at the Prez, Van Buren, and you go look at what he did in some games against elite SEC competition last year. Like, maybe that's just who he is. Like, maybe he doesn't look good at practice, but when the lights come on, totally different player. And I think that they tried to avoid Van Buren, or Brian Kelly did, for as much as he could. because he didn't want this conversation to exist. He didn't want it to be a pseudo competition. But I mean, Van Buren, whenever you put him out there, he made splash plays, so it became almost impossible to ignore. But I can see why he didn't want to play him. Certainly early on in the year, when it was became very evident that Nuss was hurt. He's like, "Well, I'm still going to play. He needs to play." It's like, no, he probably doesn't.
Right.
And we were like, he was serving that bullshit up to whoever would eat it, and everybody's like, "No, he says he has to play." It's like, I'm sure he has plenty of experience against an FCS school. Like, he probably needs rest.
Maybe
but whatever,
not play
man.
against Southeastern.
Yeah,
sure.
like, he needs that experience of playing on junior varsity.
Just put Jawan in and tell him to go run around for
Yeah, I mean, that's what – I mean, there was a real chance of that being the offense for a second. That was exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, you saw Jawan in packages. You still do.
I also think it's important to note that I think the Michael Van Buren train would fit LSU a little bit better. I think, you
that's what
had your boring first phase of the season with Nussmeier. You move into phase 2 with Frank Wilson.
The big hurt.
And you get like a scrambling, like chaos quarterback. Like, who wouldn't want to watch that?
So you're in the mindset of just a clean reset from the BK Sloan Nuss deal to Frank Atkins Van Buren.
Screw all that. Put in the running quarterback. I don't ever want to see LSU with a pocket passing quarterback again. That can't run at all, okay? Because Joe Burrow, he could run a little bit. Nobody else that we've seen outside of Nussmeier has been able to not run like him. Like, dude, Nussmeier can't run. I'm tired of watching this.
It's not that he can, it's that he won't.
It's both. He can. He's slow as shit. He can't. He literally can't.
He gets 20 miles per hour on the track.
Yeah, right. Yeah, thanks, BK. Yeah, thanks for serving that one up. Dude, no, I'm tired of watching this. Put Michael Van Buren in. Recruit running backs to play quarterback for you in college. It's working at Ole Miss. It worked at Alabama last year.
Yeah, look, and then but I also agree with Jason in the chat. He says the play calling was absolute trash the vast majority of the time. Can't imagine Nuss won't be better under Atkins. That's the other part that's going to be interesting to watch. Is truly, like, as much as I think now there's a leash on Nuss, will he look different now that the soap opera and the mess is gone?
That's why you have to give the That's why you have to give him the opportunity.
That's why you have to give him the chance to see if maybe it's not Garrett as much as it was everything around Garrett.
But and I think it's fair to say Nuss is a bit of a head case, right? Like
he's an emotional fellow.
Yeah, emotional. And when things are great, he plays with his emotions. When things are going good,
he wears his heart on his sleeve. He's got high highs. He's got
low
some low
lows.
And it's been low.
Right. So I think it's been hard and he said some things that
hopeless.
Buddy,
I don't want to hear that ever.
Yeah, but it's true. Like, you didn't even have to tell me for me to know it, but I'm glad you're recognizing it. But Jesus, keep that to yourself, man, or talk to your therapist. Like, you don't need the world knowing that you're absolutely depressed on the football field.
He's crying against Vandy, like, dude, no.
Right. I mean,
no.
That's true. There's two ways to look at it. Like, if you put it all in totality. If you had done the work, if you were the Tim Tebow of Florida, and you've earned that right to cry and not be made fun of. If the thing is true, where I think that was just frustration because I feel bad for him. I do,
of course,
because
he's in a tough spot.
This is undoubtedly been the worst year of his life, and it should have been the best year of his life, but he had it ruined by two older men. So. I don't know. This tale is all his time. But
we've been through that one, huh?
Yeah. But it's
not funny.
It's sad because like he went with he came back with aspirations to be like when you look at what it could have been, right? Heisman Trophy winner, first overall pick. That was a mistake.
Engaged.
Yeah, no, you should have thrown that out the window. And then like you're on top of the college football world. LSU football is in the college football playoff. Like, the weapons around you are happy. Everybody's having a good time. You're winning. It is the exact opposite of that. You don't have you had a head coach that you hated. You had an offensive coordinator that didn't understand you. You didn't understand him.
Right.
And you were playing poorly, and you're hurt. And it's like, oh, you went from being a, day one pick, easily top 10 pick, on the forefront, just going into the year.
Yeah.
To now, like, wow, who's going to draft him? Dad? You can bail me out one more time?
Well, he's getting married. So I guess so, if he's paying for the wedding.
Yeah, she pays.
Yeah.
Which that works.
But do you have that Brandon Taylor clip of him talking about 18? Because that's another good one of what it looks like. But yeah, he's definitely lost the draft stock. That's the part.
That's what I'm
sucks.
saying. This has been the worst year of his life.
100%.
In no world did he see it going this poorly, or he wouldn't have come back.
Right. Oh no. Well, because he would have been a first round pick last year.
And I do wonder if he's contractually obligated to start.
There's potential for that. Because that's also a part of when you look at the fact that there haven't been high school commits that have decommitted, especially in-state. A lot of them already have NIL deals through the collective because in Louisiana, high schoolers can get NIL. So they probably have to get a buyout to be able to decommit at this point. You know what I mean?
Well,
there's all this contracts and money.
Yeah, if we want to get like super on that side of it, you could also say that for opt-outs.
Right. Like, oh, no, you have to play all the, like...
You have to stay with the roster.
As much as I think that Frank's probably played a part in it, of course, the buy-in standpoint, there are contracts and money involved, and it's very different now. There's no longer actually, our season's over. I'm just going to be done and say goodbye. So... It felt so good when we watched that video of Nussmeier calling the wide receivers and telling them good night. Wasn't that such a good time in life?
Right.
Weren't we so happy?
Because I was bought in.
We didn't know better.
God, we were so happy, weren't we?
You're so young and innocent. Then the two old men touched us.
Took advantage of us.
They did.
They played us.
Let them off the
Christian?
hook.
It was old as time. It's not funny now.
It's not funny, Christian.
No, I'm a victim. We're all victims. We are.
To Brian Kelly.
We are Penn State.
We appreciate you guys
Michigan
hanging
State.
out with us here on this Thursday morning as we get ready for LSU Alabama on Saturday. It is nice from the football standpoint, just strictly the football, like just football ops and what's in that building, for the toxicity to be gone. Now, there might be this cloud of whatever is going on outside, but the toxicity is gone around LSU football with Frank in charge and this roster. Excited to get them on the football field this Saturday, see what they've got against Alabama. We will take a quick break as we've rolled through hour number 1 this morning, and we'll be back with more Tingle & Co. Make sure you like, subscribe. We'll be back with more right after this.
Known by family and friends, Wardos was created in honor of Alan Ward Granning III, fondly known by family and friends as Wardo. In 2019, the oldest brother of the tribe passed away unexpectedly. His remaining siblings and loved ones wanted to honor his memory in a special way. In 2022, Ward's family decided to combine the need for a sandwich shop in downtown Natchez with a desire to pay tribute to Ward's love of good friends, good times, and great food. Through blood, sweat, tears, and countless hours of hard work, Wardo's was born. So go visit Wardo's today at 309 North Broadway Street in Natchez, where the po' boys are so good, you'll swear you're in Cajun country.
Hey, Miss Lou, come visit us, Tom and Wright Granning at Go Martin on the Go Deli.
Go Mart has clean restrooms, community coffee, an awesome beer cave, and a great selection of anything you may need.
Located at the corner of Highland Boulevard and Highway 61 South in Natchez.
Also stop by Wardo's Po' Boys at 309 North Broadway on the beautiful Natchez Bluff.
Where everyone is family.
When it comes to your home, the roof over your head matters. At CAS Roofing, we don't just install shingles, we build peace of mind. With years of experience and a commitment to craftsmanship, our team shows up on time, gets the job done right, and treats every project like it's our own home. Whether it's repair, a replacement, or storm damage that caught you off guard, CAS Roofing is ready. We're local, we're dependable, and we stand behind every nail, every shingle, and every promise we make. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about roofing, it's about protecting what matters most. CAS Roofing, built on trust, backed by quality.
Wasn't that beautiful? I mean, that was... God, what a time that was, 2011, man. It was a simpler time.
What kind
All you
of?
had to do was run the football.
Yeah.
All you had to do was hand it off and just play real good defense. That game was 60 minutes of absolute chaos. Like, it was it's probably the craziest game I've ever sat and watched.
I don't even know if chaos is the right word. It was almost like
the opposite.
Trench warfare.
yeah, it was just we're both gonna do the same thing,
Right.
And we'll look up and somebody's gonna be dead and somebody's gonna be alive, and so but I would say it was so intense. Like, I was there, and it was every play, like whether you knew it was a run play or not, which it was, it
Right.
still was just like something's gonna happen, and it was people running into people. That pads were popping that day.
Oh my gosh.
Like if this LSU football team played that LSU football team,
Coach.
bodies.
I mean, it's going to look like the stands in the UCLA game last year, where they got stretchers.
And
it's
it's
and it's not a knock against the 2025 LSU football Tigers.
kind of, but that's more of a knock on like accepting that as they know that,
Right.
and they're talented people,
They are.
talented players.
They are.
But the mentality just isn't there, and that maybe it speaks to the generation. I don't
Right.
know, but I know that team. All
I mean,
right,
that
line it
game
up with
was-
anybody.
That game was Goliath versus Goliath.
Yeah.
Like, just these two monsters just
Ball up
over
your fist and hit a
over
rock.
and over again. And look, I don't think this Saturday is going to look anything like that. I mean, maybe not farthest from it. My hope is that this Saturday looks like LSU Alabama 2021. Do we all remember that football game? LSU versus Alabama in Bryant-Denny in 2021 with interim Coach O.
Yeah,
That's my hope. That's what I hope this Saturday looks like.
and they ran Engage 8 every play.
Yes, and it worked. I mean,
They
you
did.
lost 20-14, right? In a game where, like, the thing I enjoyed about that game was I went in with absolutely zero expectations. Like, I did not anticipate LSU to have any chance against the Heisman winner in Bryce Young, Will Anderson lined up who should have won the Heisman at defensive end. I didn't expect LSU to have any shot. And then all of a sudden, these Tigers are just getting after Bryce Young. They're making plays, and they're just chipping away on offense. TDP was running the football. And all of a sudden, I mean, you lose 20-14 with a chance to win. And so that's what I hope it looks like, where you at least have that fight. You know what I mean? That energy. That's all I care. I don't care about what the play calling looks like. And I mean, of course I care about it, but like, that's not my stress going into this game. My stress is, how bad do you really want it? When you get knocked down, are you going to bite their kneecap on the way down? Right? Is that what Dan Campbell said? When you get punched in the mouth, are you going to punch back?
LSU went for it on 4th down 7 times.
What was their conversion rate?
5 of 7.
I mean, what was it? Avery Atkins, that punter, ran a fake punt where he popped past to Jack Mashburn, first down.
Ran the ball 40 times.
What was TDP's numbers?
23 carries for 104. But Alabama ran it 26 times for 6 yards.
I mean, talk about nasty.
A mindset.
Like they were dead set on, like,
We were coming after
we're
you.
going to come get you.
And
they did it.
I'm not worried about this particular instance. I'm not necessarily worried about the defense. I do think putting them in more advantageous situations and now allowing, I think some of the things that Blake Baker was looking at that weren't really helpful. I think they were so hell-bent on trying to fix the offense that you kind of forgot about maybe looking at the defense as much, where it
Right.
became a lot of practice periods dedicated to offense and the offensive line and what are we doing,
Right.
as opposed to the defense is good. And so I think
Take it for granted a little
right.
bit.
I think Blake being able to run the 9 versus 7 drill, which is something you haven't seen since Orgeron. Les Miles made it famous, where you're hitting. And
Yeah.
that's what West Weeks was saying. He's like, I love these type of practices. Like, I want that, and I believe him. That's the same. That's the same guy. Like, I'll fucking die out here.
Right.
And I'm not kidding. And so they was like, if people were flying around, the pads were popping. I love getting into those situations, especially early in practice, where like kind of sets the tone for what you want to do throughout the day and what the energy is going to be like, for your practice. So doing that that just tells me that they are changing. They're changing what they do at practice. It's going to look different on Saturday just because I think that inspires confidence in people. And I think they're still bought in to what Frank Wilson is selling. Despite all of this other stuff, I don't think that they really care.
Not whatsoever. That's all us.
And I don't fucking care about it either, but it's
important.
We owe it to we got to report the news. And that is certainly news because I just figured it out. But like, so I don't think that all the distractions around LSU don't really bother LSU football. Like, whatever you've seen almost for the first time, the LSU football is the stability that you're looking for when you look at LSU. You have players coming back every Thursday. You have the power hour on what?
The recruiting calls.
The recruiting calls. Like, he's laid out the schedule for you. Like, the banging of the drum. Like, he is running the interim head coach playbook to a T.
Yes.
And it's working.
Oh, yeah.
For now. You have to play, but
yeah, what you do on the field definitely plays a factor.
Absolutely. And the more that this coaching search gets muddied, Frank Wilson, even though if you don't want the job, you're going to get looked at for the job if you're able to put LSU on the straight and narrow here and be able to make I don't think you have to win Saturday, but if you start like ticking some boxes on this thing and LSU continues to look around and go, the only person here that we know, and if Verge is the acting AD, I don't know why would I go look anywhere else? Like, does my opinion matter? I'd say Frank.
Yeah, no, I mean, look, I think that you will see, because I saw a couple, I think Sam put out a clip from the show yesterday that said, it was a clip of us talking about the way we want LSU to look on Saturday, talking about them running the football. And a lot of people were like, well, you can't expect them to change the whole offense in 10 days. I'm not anticipating the offense to be changed. But if you think they're not going to stay committed to the run game more than they have been, there's just no way that's the case. I mean, Frank's been vocal about it. He's the running backs coach. Atkins is I almost called him Avery Atkins because we were talking about the punts. He's Alex Atkins.
Mm-hmm.
Was the run game coordinator. Like, I think they're going to commit to the run game more. I don't think the offense is going to be completely different from what it was just 10 days ago. But they're going to commit to running the football, and that comes with the change in mentality. Like you saw, the mentality in that game, he ran the football 40 times.
Went for it on fourth down 7 times.
Like, the mentality was, we're going to give you our best shot. It was literally the mentality of what Brandon Taylor was saying in that clip, where it was like, we might not be going to the playoffs, but we're going to do what we can to make sure you're not going either, right? And that's the mentality I would like to see from LSU, where it's just punch somebody in the mouth. Like, get back to being that team that's nasty, physical, and Lamine Barrow said, you either get beat by LSU or you get beat up by LSU. Beat somebody up on Saturday. Make it happen.
I don't know if you can. I don't know if that's a make it happen thing.
The mindset of right now is, if I'm LSU, if I can't get in the playoffs, the next 1, 3, y'all can't get in either. We all gonna sit home. We all gonna sit home and parlay and everything else. If I can't go, your ass can't go. Right.
Like, I don't think that you don't find that type of mentality halfway through the year.
No, I'm with you.
That's a Brandon Taylor's been like that his entire life.
Since birth.
Right. And that's part, like, when you get to LSU, and that's why people clamor for Tommy Moffitt, because I get it. It's a nostalgic thing, and it's easy to point to. Like, first of all, he might as well pack his shit, because he ain't staying. The current strength and conditioning coach. Like, sorry, hate that for you, but you were the only guy that came with Brian Kelly. You're going to be the only guy leaving with Brian Kelly.
Right.
So y'all might as well fly together. But then that's part of it. I think it was and you even saw this was lauded and given like, this is a great approach to college football and to keep your team healthy. When Brian Kelly, like, soft launch training camp, it was like, oh, we're going to, like, stretch and stride, take it easy on the boys.
Well,
like
the analytical aspect where it's like, we're going to make sure they hit these percentages. They're not going to get up this high on these things because there's this increased chance of this injury happening.
And you know what that makes you? Fucking soft. Like, oh, you're not running at full capacity, but you're trying to. Maybe we should sit you out a cycle. It's like, okay. Like,
Pussies.
well, you tell them that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's paralysis by analysis in a way where they're looking at all of these metrics, and data is good to a certain point until it becomes football is football.
Right.
And if you're hurt or you're injured, like two different things. And that's where I think they look at that. They start looking at maximum outputs and all of these things. Like, they're in great shape, but that's
but can they punch somebody in the mouth?
Right.
And
you
can
look great in the ring.
Yeah, I haven't seen anybody punch anybody in the mouth.
Carrius Kern.
Yeah.
He was the only, like, whenever that defensive end was barking all that bark, he was just like, what?
Right.
Like, keep talking. But everybody else has got to be, you saw, it is, I mean, there was not a lot of fight in Texas A&M. It's probably, you'd hope to call it a one-off, but that's what, even when we go back to this show, that's what T-Bob says, like, if you're an offensive line, you have to fight somebody.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's okay.
Let your quarterback get mauled.
Well, not only that, you just have to, like, you can't push me around like this.
Right.
Like, I'm an adult male. And at some
I'm a
point,
man you're a man.
you have to stick up for yourself,
Right.
and they're just getting walked all over. And don't think Alabama is not watching that tape going, this is what you do.
Licking their chops.
And that's why it's imperative that you made a switch, because Frank Wilson knows that too.
Right.
Like, they're going to come in, they see a wounded calf, and everybody's hungry.
Yeah. No, I mean, because that's the thing.
You need
like,
Big Mama Steer to show up.
As much as you can think that this can be viewed as a trap game, Alabama's still going to come out and have the same mentality they would have had regardless of who the coach is. They still see a wounded calf. It just comes down to if LSU is in the position to punch back. And we'll see. We'll see if they have the mentality to punch back. If Frank Wilson can instill in 10 days that LSU energy back into this program. Every single day we're brought to you by All About Inflatables. Our friends over at All About Inflatables do great work. AllAboutInflatablesDS.com. Hit that big red Book Now button. It'll walk you through the process, or you can call 225-667-2386. And they also are starting here in the wintertime All About Holiday Lighting right here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. All About Holiday Lighting is the name. Go check them out on Facebook. Just type in All About Holiday Lighting. It'll pop up. They also have allaboutholidaylighting.com is the website. They've been doing great stuff, getting everybody ready for the holiday season, getting some lights on houses. I know some neighborhoods, the HOA requires holiday lights. And sometimes you can just want to have some lights on your home. And if you want to...
What if I'm Jewish? Like, I don't give one... I mean, I guess I'll play the part to be in the neighborhood.
You got to put lights on the house.
That's right. Good for All About Holiday Lighting.
And if you need them, 225-276-0608 for design, installation, storage. They also will give free estimates for residential and commercial houses and businesses from to in 3 easy steps.
Sounds like a great weekend.
Shout out to All About Holiday Lighting. Go check them out at their website or call 225-276-0608. LSU men's basketball got a win last night to get basketball season kicked off. The Tigers took down Tarleton State in their win last night in the season opener. And Matt McMahon's team, obviously a lot of money put into this roster. A lot of expectations for this team. And they obviously played an inferior opponent last night, like we talked about with women's basketball yesterday. Tarleton State obviously is not this big-time basketball powerhouse that they faced off against. But there are a handful of things you want to see when you play, when you have a new team, and that you want to see them do even against the lesser opponents. And that's take care of the basketball, which... they didn't do a great job of. They had 15 turnovers last night, which obviously is a pretty high number And that was one of the issues last season for men's basketball, is how much they turned the basketball over. So LSU turned over 15 times last night, and Tarleton State turned that into 12 points. But I will say that's who Tarleton State is, coached by Coach Gillespie. They pressure you. They try to force turnovers. That's who they are. But the one positive I will say, and a caveat to those turnovers, LSU had 21 assists. So they were plus in the assist to turnover ratio, which is somewhere they were not at all last year. Very consistently last season, they were negative in the assist to turnover ratio because they turned it over a bunch and they played a whole lot of ISO ball. That was not the case last night. They did a great job moving the basketball. But just some of the numbers that stood out to me that I really liked. One, they out-rebounded the crap out of Tarleton State. Now, they allowed the Texans to get 9 offensive rebounds in that first 9 minutes of basketball. But then over the next 31 minutes, they held them to just 3. So they were able to at least make the adjustment, block out, and do a better job.
Sounds like a timeout fix that.
But they out-rebounded defensively, Tarleton State, 32-9. Tarleton State only had 9 defensive boards. And usually when you see that number, that means, one, you shot the ball pretty well, and you offensive rebounded well. LSU shot 33 of 47, which is 14 missed shots. And they rebounded half of those 14 misses offensively. 7 offensive rebounds on 14 misses. So LSU, they shot 70% from the field, and they rebounded their own misses well. That's success in a way that will usually transfer over in other games. But obviously it was a lesser opponent. I liked they shot well from 3, 8 of 18. Once again, they shot 76% from the free throw line. They rebounded well, and they did a lot of good things last night. But really, I like the way they shot the basketball. You saw shot making that you have not seen from LSU up to this point. Credit to Max McKinnon, the transfer from Portland, our white boy in the corner. 19 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists. Shot 6 of 7 from the field, 4 of 5 from 3. And helped LSU really get moving early in the game as he hit some of those threes earlier on. DJ Thomas, the point guard, transferred from UNLV, 16 points, 5 rebounds, 8 assists. Did a great job kind of facilitating. Those two are your backcourt, and they did what you expected. They combined for 35 points and 13 assists, shooting 85% from the field. You also saw Markel Sutton out there with 13 points, Woko 11 points, 8 boards. I like what I saw from Robert Miller, 10 points, 6 rebounds. He was able to get to the free throw line. He also caught a body last night. And then you saw Jalen Reed back on the court. And Jalen Reed is an interesting aspect of this team because he played relatively well, 11 points, 6 rebounds, 2 steals, shot decent from the field, made a 3. And he's not healthy. He's not 100%. No. You watched that game last night. Jalen Reed is not 100%. And if they can get him to that level, hopefully that will in turn mean good things for LSU if they can get him to closer to 100%, because he definitely was not that last night. But looking at that game, you saw some really good things in the win. But obviously Tarleton State is not the SEC, and we have seen LSU under McMahon look very good in the non-conference. Last season they were extremely good in non-conference games, and then just fell apart when they got to SEC conference play. I'm interested to see if they can continue some of this shot making. 70% is not going to be the case on a nightly basis whatsoever. But if you can stay around the 58, 59, 60, 61, 62% shooting from the field and stay right around 35, 40 from 3, and continue to move the ball the way they did. That was the biggest thing that stood out to me watching that game last night, was that LSU basketball had a connectivity about them, and McMahon talked about that in his post-game presser. They moved the ball so well, 21 assists, when last season you did not see that ever. It was ISO ball after ISO ball after ISO ball for Jordan Sears and Cam Carter and Victorious Miller, and go down the list. It was just ISO ball. And you saw last night an LSU team that is a group of portal guys that have not played basketball together, that just had a really good connectivity about them were able to move the basketball and find success. And it was really nice to see last night. I saw the hustle, the mentality. They shot the ball well. They spaced the floor in a way they haven't. I really do like the construction of this team and this roster. And I think Matt McMahon does as well, and you can see he's comfortable with this group. And you just hope they can continue to grow upon it. And the way that starts is you play again on Monday against a UNO basketball team that's playing good basketball as well, inspired basketball as well. And I fully support all of you and urge all of you to get into the stands Monday night for LSU versus UNO, because I believe UNO is going to have a contingency that comes with them. There's some energy around their program right now. And after watching last night, I think LSU's got some good vibes around men's basketball as well. And I urge all of you, if you are free on Monday night, get into the PMAC. I'm going to do my best to be there. I'm going to make sure Christian's there.
We will push the LSU men's basketball team.
We need to get into the PMAC Monday night, LSU versus UNO, and hopefully they can take that next step, continue to gel, and put together another impressive performance and continue to win in the non-conference, because you've got some relatively easier games. You play UNO, and then you've got FIU and Alcorn State, and you've got Omaha. Omaha and Drake, and Drake will have some good teams. So they're a tournament level opponent. And then you go and you play Boston College, Texas Tech, and SMU, 3 games to kick off December. And so a big month of November for LSU men's basketball to get ready for a tough stretch to kick off December. So make sure, if you are free, get into the PMAC, pack that place out, and let's watch some basketball.
Because I don't want to come to a Southern Regional Medical Center where Jason Ramazan's unhappy.
And he was not happy with the crowd last night. You see it right there. Opening night.
Very small crowd.
Opening night, very small crowd. Come on, LSU fans. You can definitely do better because this team deserves a crowd. Don't worry.
I
we
love
start
the
winning,
message.
the bandwagon will accept you all.
That's right.
Shout out to Jason.
No, we won't. We want them to show up now. We won't accept you.
No, this is how you build a business.
Yeah, you gotta.
We'll take all comers.
Open arms.
This is a cult, not a business.
Open arms. No.
Very small.
I agree with Jason. It was definitely a small crowd last night. My younger brother Max was there. He liked what he saw. He was impressed with McKinnon and Thomas and Sutton as well. 3 big transfers that LSU was able to bring in. But I think Monday, me and Christian, I know you'll have mic'd up Monday night, so you won't be able to be in attendance.
You come over after.
Yeah.
Do mic'd up live from the PMAC.
From the PMAC. I hope it's too loud in there.
There you
can't
go, the
do
Deaf
it.
Dome?
The
Once
Deaf
again.
Dome. That's right.
But no, I'm ready to watch some good LSU basketball, and last night was good LSU basketball.
Should we run it back to back, and then Tuesday blender?
Who do the Pels play on Tuesday?
I don't know. They probably play Tuesday or Wednesday,
Let's see.
though.
I'll get you your basketball.
We can go back to back on them.
Go back to back. Like
I do want to get in that blender.
Back to back, like I'm on the cover of Lethal Weapon.
And I'll be in the blender a lot this year if they're losing, too, because you got to see the Rooks.
Yeah, so LSU on Monday versus UNO, and then the Pels play at home on Wednesday. Wednesday against the Blazers. So on Wednesday,
dang.
LSU women's basketball, their next matchup is tonight versus Southeastern. So if you are not busy tonight, get into the PMAC and watch some LSU women's basketball. Mylasia Fulwiley is a star. Michaela Williams is a star. Flau'jae Johnson is a star. Brandon Hollingsworth, really good point. There's no doubt they are no doubt better this year, but I'm worried once conference play starts, the lack of ball handlers is going to be a big problem. I agree. But that was one thing that also a positive last night was McKinnon handled the ball relatively well because Charleston State made it a mission to get the ball out of Thomas's hands. I thought McKinnon handled the ball well. I think Jalen Reese is going to be a big part of if they can continue to develop some ball handlers there. He'll be a point guard off the bench. But I agree. They're definitely better than last season, and there will be some growth that continues on. And I think we should all do our best to support Mulkey, McMahon, and these 2 basketball programs as they get rocking and rolling this season. LSU Southeastern tonight in the PMAC, and also LSU soccer.
You're on the soccer. You're on the soccer kick.
Come on, yeah, bring a winner.
Yes.
Bring a winner. LSU soccer tonight, Mississippi State.
What's LSU's soccer song? Do they have a song? No.
A song?
I guess they have Neck. Guess you could sing neck at the soccer game.
There you go.
Yeah, I guess nobody would stop you.
No, probably not. DJ Trauma Gaming with a super chat. Don't let the Pels get hot, Chrissy.
Nope.
Are the Pels hot?
Sure, man.
Hey,
Yeah.
they're streaking. They got
Until-
2 back-to-back wins.
I'm not fully bought in until so-and-so is gone. But, yeah, they feel good right now. They feel good.
You really want him gone.
No, he needs, like, if you want to continue to have success this season, he needs to go. You will lose 15 more games this season than you would without him because of his management late in games. Like, even last night he was trying to lose.
No, I agree. I said it yesterday on the show. I think Cordell was surprised whenever I was very vocal about the fact that I think Willie needs to be fired.
It's not that he's a bad guy or he's like Brian Kelly and he's lazy and all this
no.
stuff. He's just not a good basketball coach.
He's in over his skis at this point. And I think
Yes.
I've talked to you about this a lot. He was perfect for where the Pelicans were
He's like Brian Kelly
in
a little bit.
2021. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like that team where you needed your youthful coach that can get those guys fired up.
Yeah, and
And he
stabilize
did that
it.
with that team,
Yeah.
right? When they made the run into the playoffs and beat the Suns those 2 games. But then you put yourself in an upper echelon position where now you are expected to – you're no longer the underdog that's going to surprise people because you have stars and you've been able to win. And I think now you need a coach that can manage this roster and manage games better because you do have talent. Like, you have talent on this team. You can't say you don't.
Yeah, not only that, but I think one thing he struggled with over the last 2 years is he hasn't had a good center. Like, when you lose Jonas, that kind of that's a backbone to your team. And
Oh, yeah. I hated
now
that they
the
let Jonas go.
Now the coaching you kind of see that come to fruition, and it's like, okay, well, clearly this team was never well coached.
But
and
then see,
losing
there's
Jonas
dynamics on
fixes a lot of problems.
There's dynamics on this team that I see. Like, Looney has a role as a center. Derek Queen obviously can play the 4 or the 5.
Yeah.
Misi obviously has a role. And Carlo's been very
Carlo's
solid
been good
over the last couple of games. But Derek Queen, Jeremiah Fears,
and 3
Micah
of those
Peavy,
guys are only going to get better.
Right. Carlo, Queen, and Misi are only going to develop.
Right.
And that's why I love them having Looney in the role he's in, and even going to get DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah.
To instill confidence and be a vet in the locker room. They've got some pieces, man. They really do. And I would like to see if they can manage it better because there are times that the substitutions, I look at it and I'm just like.
Fun little end of show conference. It's 8:35 actually. Trade Zion for a pick. Trade Zion for a first rounder. If you can get
to solve your Queen trade.
Which
not
only
obviously
that,
hasn't looked awful because Queen's been very good.
Right.
To get picks back.
Not even to solve it. Just like, okay, it's clearly time. It's year 7. We're still having ball handling issues. We still can only finish with our left. We can't shoot. It's year 7. We can't shoot still. Do you trade him for a pick? I think lottery you have to. I think
it
lottery
depends on
pick
what
you
the
have
package
to.
looks like what you're getting back in the trade. Obviously, like I'm not just going to trade him straight up for 1 first-round pick.
If I could guarantee a lottery, yeah.
That's not enough to get back for Zion.
I mean, dude, he plays like 40 games a year.
Yeah, but he demands more trade value than that.
And the 2 picks you just had, I would be willing to take another shot in the draft because the 2 right now look like they're going to pan out.
No, of course. The 3 guys you drafted this draft, all 3 look like PV.
Yeah.
He's underrated. He hadn't played all that much.
No, but
he looked
works
really
hard.
good last night.
Yeah.
He
Scrappy.
knows his role. He's bought in, and I thought he played really good defensively last night. But if you're going to trade Zion, you need a relatively big return, in my opinion. Like I just think 1 draft pick not enough. But if you continue to hit on draft picks, and I just think I can see the vision with Zion. And that's where I think the coaching is more of an issue than Zion himself, is if you can get – because a lot of time with Z, obviously he's kind of a one-trick pony, go left. He just tries to finish with his left.
You can go right too, but
he's
very slashes.
He's good around the rim. Like when he gets to the rim, he finishes, right?
Yeah, he is good.
And so the thing is, he has such a gravity about him. If you coach it better and you manage around him where people are cutting, and they're not – because they fall into a habit of ball watching when Z gets the ball.
Right.
Where it's sit at the 3-point line. If he stops on 2 and kicks out, Z isn't really this fundamental. I'm going to stop on 2 and pivot and finish. Mm-hmm. Like he's trying to bang, get to the rim, rise up and score.
Right.
And so you have to cut because he's got great vision. If you dive, if he drives baseline, you have someone dive through the lane, or if he's going down the line, you have somebody cut to the dunker spot, easy dump off or lob. Like, he should be able to make plays with this roster. Like, you've constructed it with Zion in mind. Like Trey Murphy, Sadiq Bey,
Jordan Poole,
Jeremiah Fears,
Yeah.
Derek Queen. Eve. Like, you've constructed this team with Z in mind. So get the guys in position to be successful around him. They just have to get out of the habit of ball watching.
I just don't know that they made the right decision building around Z. I think it's year 7. He's still a one-trick pony. He's hurt already. I just don't see how. Like, the longer you wait to move off of him and it doesn't work, the less you get back for him. But if you move off of him sooner rather than later, like Brandon Ingram, you should have moved off Brandon Ingram 2 years ago.
I agree. You held on to Ingram too long.
If you move off, like, you got to move off Zion now because it's just not going to get better. Like, I agree. Maybe a coaching change would help it. But if you don't see, like, if you make that coaching change within the next 2-3 weeks, which won't happen, and then you clearly see that Zion's still an issue, yeah, I think you have to move off of him before the trade deadline.
I could say, and that's where I'll agree with you, because I think you do need to, similar to like Dennis Allen and Brian, you need to exhaust all options. Yeah. And I think coach is first. That's the first move that needs to be made is Green gone, Borrego up. And see if Borrego can instill something offensively to give Zion a spark. And if that doesn't work, then you see what you can get.
Yeah, I think.
You know, because the biggest thing for me that I will agree on is the injury deal. Like,
because it's bringing a lot of other
best
people
shape
down
he's
with
been
him.
in college since college, and we're already 7 to 10.
It's a hamstring again. It's a hamstring
like
again.
That's where the problem. And I do think there are teams that will give you 2 picks and match the contract with somebody for him. Because you got to think about it. Coaches are very not so they think they know better, right? Mm-hmm. Like they'll look at it and be like, "Oh, I can,"
Yeah.
And I think a coach will look at it and be like, "No, get me Zion. I can make it work."
Yeah.
Like that's where I am with like Harold Perkins.
A good
coach, a good defensive coach in the NFL is going to take a shot on Perk because they're going to see that and they'll be like, "Oh, I can do something." Like Dennis Allen probably would have been like, "Oh, I can make something work with that." Because credit to Dennis Allen, he's been bad at a lot of things. He's a good defensive coordinator,
he is.
Right? And so, like, you see him or Todd Bowles are going to be like, Harold Perkins, I'll make that. A coach is going to look at Zion and be like, hey, I can put him next to this guy, that guy, this guy, and make this work.
What's wrong with Freaky Zion now? Freaky Zion has
hamstring.
7 to 10 days will be reevaluated again. His hamstring is hurt.
From fucking.
Yeah, that's another thing. That is
it's bad PR.
Horrible rep. And DeJounte Murray's in the same boat with him now. DeJounte Murray's on NBA Youngboys,
and that's the other
baby
thing
mama.
And
he's tripping over her.
DeJounte hasn't even played.
No.
He hasn't even played yet.
I don't know how I forgot he was on the team.
Right. The only time I think about it is when I see Herb and I see 2 and I'm like, why is he...
Yeah.
Oh, DeJounte has 5.
DeJounte has 5, yeah.
But
Herb
looks
bigger, huh?
He has bulk.
Yeah.
And Herb, I love Herb and Jose will forever have a spot in my heart.
Herb almost won you the game last night.
I know.
Steal at the end.
It was him and Jose will forever have a spot in my heart because they play basketball in a way that I just fawn over.
Well, and they're like kind of clutch too.
Well, I mean, Jose hit the game winner against.
Yeah, but like Herb at late in games, kind of clamps. If it's not Ja Morant, he kind of clamps. Now Ja will just come in and drop in a little floater.
Ja just finds a way to beat you all the time. But the Pelicans, look, the roster they have, I do enjoy to watch. They are fun.
They're fun.
Watch. They play the Spurs Saturday night in San Antonio as they play another division opponent. We'll see if they can keep this going. Derek Queen, probably one of my favorite players in the NBA. Like, he's got superstar written all over
I think that
him.
About Fears.
Really?
Fears just like aura farms. You know what I mean? Like, there's just so much aura there.
The way Queen plays, the attitude that he has.
It's like a little boogie, huh?
Yeah, like it's got star written all over it. Like,
he's got the name.
He stuck his tongue out at the bench and then dunked it.
His name's Derek Queen. He's got the name.
The Blizzard because he's ice cold and he likes a sweet treat.
I think that needs to be taken more into account. You need to draft players based off their names because name a bad player with a bad name. You can't. I mean, LeBron James. His name's literally LeBron. How'd you not see that to come to fruition? How'd you not see that pan out? Right. His name was LeBron. So
just draft cool names.
I think that needs to be Like, you're not gonna take like a weird.
Well, think
name
about
early.
give me some examples of bad names that the.
Who was the
Pelicans
guy
drafted.
from Europe they drafted that same draft, third overall pick or second overall pick? That guy from Europe, he's total bust.
which
He went to the
draft?
Pistons.
Oh, Darko Milicic.
I mean, that's a terrible name.
Yeah, no, I mean, like Kyra Lewis Jr.
And you could think about this with
Didn't
other
like that
sports
name.
too. It works in other sports. Like, it's not just like Michael Jordan. I don't know. It just hits. You know. You can't think of the bad names because they're bad names, and you don't know them because they're not good. You see how this kind of works, Lloyd? Give me a bad name that didn't pan out.
A bad name.
Like
in the NBA that
Garrett,
didn't
like
pan
Garrett
out.
Nussmeier's not panning out. That's a name that won't pan out.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Jackson Dart, great name,
Great
panning out.
name.
Cam Scattaboo.
Great name.
Great name, get a pen out.
I'm trying to think of Drew Brees. Excellent name.
Great name. Josh Rosen, hell no. You know, Derek Carr, fuck no. Horrible.
Baker Mayfield.
Yes.
Good name.
It's a bit of revisionist history we're playing, which we already know they're bad.
But there's like a, you can see
Mansour Lane.
great name. That's panning out.
Dante
Stingley,
Jackson.
It's a good name.
the average name, average player.
Patrick Peterson. Great name.
Yeah.
Great signature.
PP, yeah.
Tyron Matthew. Excellent name. But we are playing a little bit of revisionist history with our emotions bet.
There are some players with
Well, I
bad
mean-
names that panned out.
Harlan Berry.
There
Great
are
name.
Great name.
outliers.
Cooper Flag.
Not a good name.
No, great name.
I think
No,
it's a
that's
great name.
panning out.
Did you see what they do with the national anthem? When it says flag in the national anthem, the whole Mavericks arena screams flag like we do Tigers at the end. It's
That's cool.
It's hilarious.
Oh wait, because I guess the song ends. Does the song end with flag?
no, but it's
Home of the Brave.
you start singing it.
Home of the Brave. It
Oh,
ends
say
with,
can you see?
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light. Okay, I'm not gonna sing the whole song. Where's the flag part in the
Why
song?
would you not sing the whole song?
Because I don't know.
Wow, you don't know it.
Yeah.
You're a fake American?
I mean, if you played it, I would know it.
Oh, so you just follow everybody else. Do you know the LSU's alma mater, or do you read?
Hell
Do
no.
you read the
Oh,
words?
I know. What's the end of it? I don't even know the end of it. I know the end.
Gave proof.
Forever LSU. I know that.
You ready? Gave proof through the night that our flag was
that's
still
good.
there. It's actually pretty
That
cool
is
when they do
cool.
it. It's but we appreciate everybody joining us here this morning. Talk a little basketball with us here in hour number 2. DJ Pickett, great name.
Great name.
Excellent name. What's another good? Okay? Now we need to do bad names. We need to focus on bad names.
Right. We need to find these.
bad names. Because like Carmelo Anthony, great name.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what.
Think of like bad players. You can't think of bad players. that you
See,
don't know
okay,
bad
well here's
players.
one that was a cool name, ended up being a bad player. Dragon Bender was a great name when he was drafted. By
I hardly
the
know
Suns.
her.
Yeah.
I hardly know her.
There are some outliers where like, okay, like he clearly had a good name. Like, why didn't this work? And it's because of this. Like, there's some outliers to this.
Zion Williamson.
Great name.
Like, great name. Unfortunately, like his name still like you still have time, but like it's
See,
not working.
Herb
out.
Jones.
Great name.
No, but that's an outlier of like a bad name, good player.
Herb is a cool name.
No, it is, but you like that. Like that's just like a nobody name. You know what I mean? Like
You have
that's
to
not
be. You have to have a certain amount of to yourself to be able to make Herb cool, and
Right.
he owns
Yeah,
it.
he's
Yeah.
made Herb cool. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, if you have a bad name, you have to come with the aura.
Like,
Like,
oh-
Jeremiah Fears, that's gonna pan out. I could have told you that.
Well,
seeing
and not
his name
only
on the
that, I
board.
mean, and then going with the number 0 on the jersey.
VJ Edgecombe, great name.
Of course you
That
think so.
Vij, come on,
Edge.
great name. Great name.
Oh, I didn't say this, but Sabrion did. Weston Davis.
Bad name.
Bad name.
I
Weston
guess.
Banks, great name.
Yeah,
I guess I don't know if this applies to offensive linemen. Jamarcus Russell,
Great name.
That's a
outlier.
great name. Clyde Drexler, great name.
Yeah. Larry
Tua?
Bird,
Great name.
outlier.
Great name.
Oh, great
Oh yeah, I
name.
guess Bird at the end.
Yeah.
See, okay.
Magic Johnson.
No,
Great name.
but before he was Irvin Johnson, bad name.
Yeah.
Right.
Magic
He switched
Johnson,
it.
great name,
Yeah.
great player.
Yep.
Hakeem Olajuwon, excellent name.
Allen
Hakeem the Dream.
Allen Iverson, great name.
Dikembe-
Iverson.
Dikembe Mutombo.
Iverson,
great name.
I think
Iverson's
is-
good last name. It makes up for Allen. Ray Allen, bad name.
Outlier.
Good player. Dwayne Wade, great name.
Dwayne Jones?
Dwayne Wade just kind of I would
And
say
his name, of course, Wade Jones.
Dwayne Wade. You think's a good name? I guess D Wade is a good nickname.
Well, and it worked out that he ended up in Miami, where it was Miami-Dade County, and now it's Miami-Wade County. It was excellent.
that
It really
is-
was awesome.
I mean,
Match made
the
in
NBA is so scripted.
It's so rich.
Shaq
Derrick Rose, great name.
in Chicago.
Yeah,
the
Chicago's
NBA really
hometown.
is.
No, it's unbelievable.
It's
Oh, Victor Wembanyama, what team did you grow up loving?
Who needs
the
you?
Spurs.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay. I
Tony
didn't know that.
Parker, France. He grew up a Spurs fan, so guess what? Who's going to get the next greatest French player?
I guess it kind of got rigged after MJ.
I mean, Ewing was rigged, obviously.
Right, that
But
was
George,
rigged.
I mean, he ended up in New
I think
York.
they pick and choose.
They choose the years that they're going to rig it.
Yeah.
They rigged it for Cleveland
Scripted.
twice,
Yep.
maybe 3 times.
Cleveland. Why for LeBron to go back and then
He got drafted
He got-
there.
No, I know, but then to go back as well, or do you think
To
that
get
was a
Kyrie.
LeBron thing?
Kyrie.
Okay.
I mean,
LeBron James going to.
Do you think
the
there's
Cavs
like
is
an enunciation type like deal that went down when LeBron was conceived?
No, I think it was just.
Like I'm giving you the chosen one. It's LeBron, and like an angel appears to his mom, and she's like, I'm about to give you
Her name
the
is
future
Lloyd.
owner of La Hennessy.
Markevius Mingo, great name.
Great name.
Yeah.
Kiki Mingo. Chris Paul, bad name.
Yeah.
What?
Chris Paul's a terrible name.
Bad name.
CP3, cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Chris
yeah,
Paul,
yeah.
not
You gotta
cool.
forget about the nickname.
Ed Orgeron.
Anthony Davis, terrible name.
Not a good name.
Outlier.
AD,
Dylan Cruz, great name. Chad Jones,
great name.
bad name, great player.
Yeah, but he makes it cool.
He did make it cool. That's true. Markevius Mingo really is a great name. Hate the way my king went out.
Justin Jefferson,
Bad name.
Bad name, great player. Jamar Chase, excellent name.
good name.
Yeah, I mean then you have Justin Jefferson, but now you have Jets.
Yeah,
So
Jay
all the guys
You
that
have
go
that
by their
double-
nicknames
you
have a
have that
bad
double
name.
Right,
Jet.
if you give yourself a nickname, usually,
Or if you get
It fixes
nicknamed,
itself.
if you get nicknamed,
It
you-
fixes
you're-
itself.
yeah,
and
you're
you
di-
go by if you go by that nickname,
Yeah, there's plenty
it's
of
because you
nicknames
have a
out there.
bad name.
Yeah, Allen Iverson, not cool.
DeBrickashaw
AI,
Ferguson, God.
that's a great name.
See, Jared Jones, not a good name.
Bear Jones.
Bear Jones,
awesome.
exquisite.
Dante
Yes.
Culpepper, great name.
Yep, that's a great name. Ricky Williams. Don't
Patrick Mahomes, good name. Great
No,
name.
Patrick
No.
is tough.
Patrick.
You got to be real good.
Mahomes
Mahomes.
just rolls off the tongue. Mahomes.
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 But there are
God,
some.
DeBrickashaw Ferguson's a great name.
Yeah, there are some that line up with the sport you play, and I do believe that maybe David Stern did artificially inseminate Gloria James to give her LeBron. I think that was just the NBA like knocks.
I
on
don't
your
know if it
door.
was necessarily her. I think they had the sample
Yeah, but
of
somebody has to
whatever that
birth it.
was. I don't think we can say it, but whatever that was. they
LeBron
had-
James is a test tube baby,
Yes.
allegedly.
Yes.
I mean, Yao Ming was.
There's no way he wasn't, right?
Dakotas Crawford.
Great name.
Michael
Bad-
Vick.
Michael
great
Vick.
name.
Mike Vick.
Mike Vick.
Vic.
Great name.
Yeah.
It said short to the punch.
Yes.
Isaiah Foskey, bad name, awful player.
That's very true. Isaiah Foskey, bad name, bad player. I'm trying. Yeah, that's a good one.
Saban, yeah, great name. I mean, look, this is Ed
Jerry Rice,
Ogeron,
good name.
Good name.
Wow, yeah, I mean there are some really good examples. I'm trying to think of a bad name, a really bad name, but a really great player.
Like Brett Favre is like, I don't think that's a good name at all. Brett Favre.
Not a good person either. Just kidding.
Watch out, allegedly.
AJ Hawk, great
Like
name.
Yeah.
Tom Brady, like that's a, I don't know, that's a pretty bad name.
Yeah, that's a
I'd
bad
say.
name. Really good player.
Like the GOAT.
Brian Kelly's such a bad name.
Adam
The
Morrison.
worst. Aaron
player.
Hernandez.
Bad name.
Bad name. Derek Shingley.
Yo.
Great name.
I don't know what his nickname was. Killa?
I don't know what it was.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Great name.
Great name. Ruben Randall, great name. Mookie Betts, great name.
Yeah.
Glenn Davis, bad name.
Good
Big
player.
Baby, really good nickname.
Yeah.
Jarek McKinnon, horrible name. Circle Jerk McKinnon. Y'all remember that clip?
No.
The announcer said "circle jerk" when he was pronouncing his name, and then put McKinnon at the end of it. You can probably find that on YouTube.
Ruri Hachimura.
Great name.
Ichiro Suzuki.
Really good name.
I guess
very
Shohei
good player.
Ohtani.
we wouldn't know
Excellent
that.
name.
Yeah.
The show.
Showtime.
I mean, dude.
We need to get a Japanese person in here to tell us if those are good names or not. Because I feel like we wouldn't know.
Oh, Kelly Olynyk.
Bad name.
Bad player, bad person.
Yeah.
Ugly.
Ripped Kevin Love's shoulder out of socket.
And he had eyeball scratcher.
Yeah.
Every person with the last name Ingram, good name.
Mark Ingram.
Ed Ingram.
Ed Ingram.
Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, a lot of good. Yeah.
Evan Ingram.
Evan Ingram. All good players.
I guess Ingram is a good last name. That sounds cool. Walter Payton.
God Sham God.
I mean, the greatest name
Yeah.
of all time, perhaps.
Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Up there.
But yeah, God Sham
God Shame
It's
God might
crazy.
be the greatest name ever.
Right behind.
And then you create a move that gets named after you.
The Sham God.
It's the Sham God.
Like, why wouldn't we name it? That is
Yeah.
the easiest marketing of all time.
And it's also Steve Sharps.
Coco Crisp.
Erling
Yoshinobu
Haaland, yeah.
Yamamoto.
Love that.
Excellent name and
Good
frickin'
player.
Stud.
They call him the Nokia because the battery never runs out.
Messi.
That's a great nickname.
I just made that up. Oh, thank you. Alignment.
Great name.
Alignment.
Joe Burrow.
Joey B.
Joe
Shiesty.
Burrow.
Joe Cool.
Yeah, that's obviously a good name. Sure, we're going to be a little biased here. Johnny Manziel. Good name.
Dick
Yeah.
Butkus.
Great name.
Dick Trickle.
Great name.
Yeah. Love when it happens.
Bryce Young. Bad name. Outlier.
Ah.
Bryce Young. Outlier.
Micah Baskerville. Great name.
Yeah.
Mhm. BJ Ojolari. Great name.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Jacqueline Roy. Great name.
oh, they have the most.
Jay Ward. They had some really good names on that defense.
Oh, yeah. That's
There's
why
some
they were so
great
good.
names. That's why they were good. Jarek Bernard Converse.
Yeah.
Makai Garner. Some good names on that.
They
Kyle.
got some good names now, like Whit Weeks, West Weeks. Good
We got
names.
Some good names. Tiger Woods.
Great
Perhaps
name.
greatest name of all time.
Yes,
I mean,
probably.
Disprove this theory, man.
Yeah, this
You
is a
can't.
good. This is a good theory. I like this. This is a good point.
Pig Cage.
Tingle and Co. Great name.
Great name.
Great name. O.J. Simpson. Thanks, Tom.
Yeah.
Great
the
name.
ju- orange juice.
The juice is loose.
Yeah.
Watch
that'd be-
out.
You didn't do that, did you, Juice?
Well, if I did, here's how I would have done it.
Even Orenthal James.
It's
a great name.
Great name. Yeah.
Lu-
DJ Trauma.
Luscious Pousse.
Who is that?
He's on Eastern Illinois.
Nice. There's no. No, you're lying.
I'm not.
Steve Atwater. Great name. Captain Munnerlin. Excellent name.
Yeah.
Champ Bailey. Really
Great
good
name.
God, there's some really good ones. Christian Cali, awful name, good guy.
Outlier.
Outlier. Yeah, wow. Lucius.
Luscious Lou.
Let's just 5'11", 200. There you go. From American Heritage. Very good.
Probably a good player.
I mean, American Heritage is a really good school.
Mm-hmm.
Lloyd Courtney, good name.
Lane Kiffin, great name.
Lane Kiffin is a great name.
Good name. Eli Drinkwitz. Is that a good name?
No.
Take the person away from the name. Is that a good
Ha
name?
Ha Clinton Dix, really good name.
Yep.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Some good ones.
Chubby Cox. Undrafted in 2017.
Wow.
And obviously they're...
Oh, wow. I thought Brian Burgess said something else. Outlier there. Outlier there. That's an outlier.
It took me a second.
Let's just pousse.
Oh, it's on the screen. Steve Ho, you fat?
Young Wei Koo.
Yeah.
Will Lutz, great name.
Yeah.
We have to rank Mikey Montauk's name.
That's a
Good
really
name.
good name.
Jared Mitchell, good name.
Good
J.
name.
Mitch. But Mikey Montauk, not really a nickname. It's just Mikey Montauk.
But great name.
Great name.
name.
Didn't need
I mean,
one.
Mikey.
Yeah, Mikey stands alone on its own right.
Right. Ryan Clark.
No.
No.
The name wasn't hard hitting, but the player was.
Outlier.
Yes.
Julius Peppers, excellent name.
Willis McGahee.
Really good name.
Clinton Portis.
Excellent name. Great player. Sean Taylor.
I would say
Not a good name.
great player.
Really good football player.
Made the name good.
Jaden Daniels.
No, not a good name. Outlier. Jaden Daniels.
Malik Neighbors, great name.
Yeah, great
Brian
name.
Thomas Jr.
I'd say that's a good name with the junior at the end.
Yeah.
Junior saves it.
Yeah.
Junior saves
What
it.
if it was Jaden Daniels Jr.?
Saved it.
Saved it, yeah.
What if he just does Jaden Daniels Sr.?
Like-
It sound like a cornerback,
Like for
though.
like Jaron Jackson, not a good name. Jaron Jackson Jr.
Junior, 3 J's.
It really does. Junior really does make a difference.
Yep.
It does make the name better. Booger McFarland, really good name. LaRon Landry,
Good name.
great name. Jim Bob Cooter.
Great
Brian,
name.
what has gotten into you?
Oh my gosh.
Warren Sapp, really good name.
I know. First we were talking about World War II character, and then you bring up Jim Bob Cooter. Who are these people?
Jim Bob Cooter was offensive coordinator for the Detroit Lions.
What is it? Cool Papa Bell?
Cool Papa Bell. Phenomenal name.
Great name.
All right, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
I'm still getting that tattoo.
You should. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us this morning. Let's
Gage
place
Evans. Terrible name. The worst name.
That's
Just
boss.
kidding, Gage. I'm just kidding, Gage.
Gage Evans is actually a good name. T-Bob Abear, great name. Randy Moss, great name. Double bonus, Muhammad Ali, good name.
Cassius Clay better.
Cassius Clay, better name. Hey, what does Mama call him? Mama call him Clay? I'm going to call him Clay.
Mm-hmm.
Mama name him Cassius, I'm going to call him Cassius. That's hilarious. There's some good names. Craig Steltz, good name. Peter Warwick, good name. Warwick Dunn, good name.
Kool-Aid McKinstry. That's a really good name. Did you say that one already?
Yeah.
Major Applewhite.
Good name.
Tommy Tuberville.
Ugh.
Ew, bad name. Bruce Pearl.
Good name.
Good name.
Philip Fulmer. Terrible name.
That's such
Jay
a bad
Johnson.
name.
Great
Great
name.
name.
Great name.
Kim Mulkey.
Mulkey's pretty cool, I'd
Mulkey
say.
is a good name. Yep. Bob Starkey, great name.
Yeah.
Frank
Bill-
Wilson,
Great name.
really good name. Corey Raymond, great name. Blake Baker, great name.
Quad Wilson.
Even better name.
Yeah.
Frank
There-
Wilson the fourth, Quad Wilson.
Are there any people with, like, literally just one name?
Nene, great name.
Yeah.
LeBron.
There
Yeah,
you go.
LeBron.
Pele,
Drew.
Maradona.
Yeah, Messi. I should go soccer. They all have good
Aaron
names.
Nola,
though.
really
It
good
doesn't
name.
work over there. They all have good names.
General Booty, yeah, really good name.
Paul Skeens.
Good name. Really good name.
Tommy White.
I guess we should have done. Tommy White's a good name.
Tanks.
Tommy
Tom's
White is a
name,
good
but-
name.
Fixes it with the
Tom
nickname a
White,
little bit.
bad name. Tommy White, good name.
Yeah.
Kobe.
Kobe
Yeah.
Bryant,
Like-
really good name.
Like John Manziel. Not a good name. Johnny Manziel.
Johnny Manziel.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
Kobe is like the second best name of all time, I'd say.
Luka Doncic.
Trump.
Dirk
really-
Nowitzki, really good
Yeah,
name.
see, they were never talking. Luka Doncic, I guess.
Kristaps Porzingis.
It looks like he was aptly named. He looks like Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah.
Who's the big fella that was in John Wick?
Boban Marjanovic.
Another perfect
Really good
apt
name.
description.
Hassan Whiteside, that's a good name.
See, we should do better name or better player.
Better name, better player. Wow. Yeah. Dylan Cruz, really good name, better,
Better
player.
player.
Major Burns,
A really cool name, not as good of a player.
better name.
Yeah, better name. Paul Skeens, better player than name.
Right.
Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Like
Not
okay,
his
but
fault.
like is
Better
LeBron
name.
James? Like what would you say? Like
Way better player than name. I mean, come on.
His
now.
name's LeBron though.
Yeah, it's a
It
great
is.
name. He's
Like-
also the greatest basketball player to ever.
I don't
touch
think.
a
What is there another LeBron?
That's what I'm saying. Like
I guess Bronny Jr.
yeah,
My son.
Bronny
Yeah.
great. Yeah,
My
I don't
son,
think-
my son will be named LeBron. My dog's middle name is James.
For that reason,
Tucker James. Of course.
Dwayne Michael Carter.
you didn't have the balls to name him with the first name, James.
His name.
Yeah.
Well, no, I liked Tucker.
You're not a true fan.
It would be funny if you had that dog that is blonde hair, blue eyed, up running around LeBron.
LeBron.
Well, you know the name of Speed's dog, right? I can't.
Tiger?
I mean, I can't say it.
Well, then
but-
don't say it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it.
Spieth.
Speed, like I show Speed.
Oh.
Streamer.
Michael Jordan.
I would say it's too many nicknames. I think Jordan. Made it cool. MJ.
MJ, good nickname.
Oh, I didn't see it was a foul. I'm sorry, Michael.
Yahoo
I'll look close
Sleeper,
next time, Mike.
Fan Tracks.
Justin Babin
ESPN.
Jr. Great name.
Yeah, really good name. That's true.
The Prodigy.
Fox,
Trot.
Quickly, Monk, and Towns.
We were looking at Kings.
Oh, Kentucky.
Quickly, no,
players.
Kentucky. Where are we?
Quickly on the left.
Quickly.
Emmanuel
Quickly.
Yes, hurry up. Good shot. Good show. Hammer. Toss. Shot put.
Yeah.
Javelin.
Wait, not toss.
Not toss. Yahoo. Discus.
There you go. 'Cause
Morehead
then it's going to be
State. That's
toss,
not-
sweep, draw, counter. All
Sleeper.
things LSU should do
Should
on
be
Saturday.
practicing. Apparently, they're very counter heavy. Or Alex Atkins was the last time he ran an offense.
Okay.
So look for the counter, even though LSU can't block.
Quick work there, guys.
See woo, shaking that ass.
Wow, Cordell graduated with a LeBron in 2011.
Oh, that's cool.
That is crazy. God, I'd be so jealous.
I
of
mean,
that friend
yeah.
LeBron. My parents really dropped the ball there. Noah Tingle, good name, bad
Noah
name?
Tingle, good name.
Good name? Okay.
There's another Noah, more famous name. Plays
Which one?
Noah Kahan.
Noah Khan, yeah, great name.
the pronunciation of his last name is yet to be determined.
Oh, yeah, I know him.
But that's a famous Noah.
What Tingle says my name, yeah. Oh, Amy Poehler. Yeah. It's Amy Poehler from Parks and Rec, and then the gentleman, I'm not sure.
Is it Mark Ruffalo?
Mark Ruffalo, maybe. Let me see when it pops up on my screen on my laptop so I can get a closer look. It's definitely Amy Poehler.
Mm-hmm. I don't think Mark Ruffalo is that fat.
No, me neither. It seems a little big for Mark Ruffalo.
It kind of, Harvey?
That's what I thought, but there's
No way.
There's no way they do that. It's no, I mean,
the hair.
Yeah.
Harvey.
Brad Garrett, the chat says.
Who's that?
I don't know.
Oh, the hair's kind of fooling me. Not all the way back
the hair
there.
will, but let's see, Brad Garrett, American actor.
Well, once you Google it, we have to roll with it.
Yeah. I trust the chat.
Who is he? What is he in?
Oh, he's in. God, what's that show?
It's
It
got-
was Everybody Loves Raymond. Where is?
Oh my
where's
God, dude!
Wyatt? Wyatt, are you in the chat right now? Where's Wyatt at?
What if that was right? That's crazy.
Wyatt was just telling us his top 5 shows that he rewatches.
And you
And
couldn't
Everybody Loves
guess
Raymond.
it if you had 100 guesses.
Everybody Loves Raymond was one of the 5.
Rohan Davey.
Great name.
Great name.
LeBrandon
Yeah, really good
Tofield,
name.
Dominic Davis.
Kevin Falk.
Great name.
Great name. Cecil Collins.
Brad Wing.
All great names.
Cecil Collins is a good one.
It's a really good name. Cecil the Diesel.
Yeah. I mean, you didn't have a choice.
Pete
It wasn't going to be.
Maravich?
Yeah.
Billy Cannon.
Yeah.
Great name.
Pistol Pete.
Billy Cannon. Great name.
Great
Pistol
name.
Pete. Better nickname.
Dude, it works.
Rudy Mackland. Rudy
Rudy
Macklin.
Macklin.
Maybe not that good of a name.
Hmm.
Chris Jackson. Really good name.
Yeah.
Mahmoud Abdul Rauf. Better name.
Terrifying.
This Browns QB went 23-37 as a starter after Cleveland drafted him.
Tim
First
Couch?
overall in 1999. I think so. Tommy Casanova, great name. Jacques Doucet, excellent
Great
name.
name.
Michael Caldwell, great name. John Eads, great name. Koki Riley,
Great name.
excellent
Great
name.
The best
Wilson
name.
Alexander, great name. Glenn West. God, we've got some good
Yeah.
names. Check us out. Check the media out. Shay Dixon, really
Great
good
name.
name.
Yeah. Jeez. Dude, good names. Looks
Jimmy
like
Hott. Good name.
Really good name.
Am I the only media member with a shitty name? Thanks, Mom and Dad.
Bryce.
I think I have a bad last name. That's what it is.
Sauce Gardner,
Noah.
great name.
Yeah.
This is Cincinnati, is it not?
Oh, yeah. Did you ask where he went to school?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Andre
Cincy.
Champagne. Good name.
Ron Riggs,
Great
Great
name.
name.
really good name. Jacob Stewart, not a very good name.
Outlier.
Stewie, great name. Stu, also good name.
Stuzus. Stu Dog.
Stu's, yeah.
Stewie.
This Western Conference team has technically won the NBA lottery record 5 times, but twice the picks were conveyed to Cleveland via trades.
We were just talking about this.
Won the lottery 5 times.
Who would they want to be good?
Jazz, Mavericks.
Well, who's traded the number 1 pick to Cleveland?
What would you trade the number 1 pick in the NBA?
Don't look. I don't want to look at the chat for this one. I want to guess this one.
It's a Western Conference team. I'm thinking it's a team on the West Coast. Because it's not going to be like the Rockets. It's not going to be
This isn't the Blazers.
the Spurs. The Kings?
You'd have to be
Yeah,
bad. You'd have to be
maybe.
bad enough.
I think the Kings would be the best guess here. The
don't know.
Thunder?
No,
they're not
they've
old
been
enough.
there
Some of these
long
teams
enough.
aren't old enough.
I mean, the Clippers were really bad. And so potentially
And you had James Dolan.
back in the day, they might have coughed up. They might have won the lottery a bunch.
You say 1 or 2 teams in LA.
Yeah. And on top of that, they also were just very bad.
Like, do the Suns fit into this?
No, they're saying Clippers in the chat, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Kings
Nick
felt right
Underhill,
because of
good
Chris
name.
Webber.
Ben Mint's good name.
Yep, Ben Mintz good.
Russ Cole. Lloyd Courtney kind of it's okay. It's not the best, but I don't have a
Scott
nickname.
Van Pelt, really
Great
good
name.
Dan Lebitard, great name. Dan Patrick.
It's okay to have a bad
Good
name.
name.
You can always be an outlier.
Yeah.
You might be doomed, but you can be an outlier. It's possible.
It is possible. Books.
What
This
about
Chinese
Sun Tzu.
military general is known for
Sun
writing.
Tzu. Know your enemy better than you know yourself.
Founded in 1872 in New York and now produced by Kraft, this brand of cream cheese shares the same name as a major U.S. city.
Philadelphia?
Yes.
Chrissy knows his history and his cream cheese.
A delectable day. I'd like to cuddle up with a warm glass of milk, some cream cheese, and the Art of War.
One's in.
In
One's
1998 or 88,
898.
Aaron Sorkin created this cult favorite ABC drama
Oh.
that followed fictional SportsCenter-like shows starring Peter Krause, Josh Charles, and Felicity Huffman.
I have seen
A
this.
fictional SportsCenter.
Yeah, it didn't get off the ground, but I've actually watched it.
I never saw this.
This feels like the Key and Peele thing.
Somebody's gonna know. What is it? Sports Night. Yeah. It was a good show. It's not as good as it should be, but they tried.
It's a great idea.
It
Great
is.
premise. It's a really good
Like
premise.
if you did The Office,
The
but
Office
with
with
sports, I would
Which
watch.
SportsCenter kind of opened that door by doing the This
The
Is SportsCenter
SportsCenter.
commercials. It really is a great idea.
Yeah,
So we need to do that.
we could.
We have some creative ideas.
Mm-hmm.
We just can't.
They just stay right here on the
can't make
ground.
it happen. A classic children's playground game was the basis and title for this 2018 comedy starring Ed Helms, Jake Johnson.
Tag.
Yeah, really good movie.
It is.
Actually,
Tag.
I watched it on a plane. It was very good.
Did you cry? Get emotional?
I did not. Romeo, take me somewhere we can be alone. I'll be waiting. Oh, it's Romeo and Juliet. Is that not the name of the song?
I've never.
what the name of the song is.
Romeo, take me somewhere we can be alone.
No, it wasn't.
I'll be
Oh, we missed it.
waiting.
It wasn't that.
It was Love Story. Gosh, dog it. It's probably, I think it's called Love Story. Yeah, it's Love Story. Gosh, dog it.
It's okay. At least we tried.
I mean, I'm not going to get that upset at myself.
I'm
for
happy
getting the
we
Taylor
got that
Swift
one
name
wrong.
Song wrong. Bailey McGee, Noah, answer your phone. Hey, how about I'm in the middle of a show here? Let's respect.
At least you knew where to find you.
Yeah, no, I mean, I appreciate you coming to the chat.
Stuart Scott, great name. My nickname is Shitface McGee. I'll take it. Oh, we call him Shitface. All right. We'll be back tomorrow morning. This is Shitface McGee signing out.
Appreciate you guys hanging out with us here on this Thursday morning. Andrew Messina, G-Baby, great nickname.
Glock,
That's,
9mm.
All About Inflatables, Gabe Patterson.
G-Papi.
Sometimes we'll call him so. His nickname actually was Big Baby when he was a kid too. Called him Big Baby.
And now
Now he's G-Baby.
G-Baby. But he did that to himself.
He did that to himself.
Can't do it.
I know.
Austin Rivers will never be Sub-Zero.
See, I never really got a nickname
Me either.
because it's just my last name. Tingle.
Right.
Tingle.
I think Lloyd.
Yeah. Callie. Or no, he has nicknames. Many of them.
Yeah,
No, I
Chrissy.
do.
Many of them.
Yeah.
Minnie is his
C-Man.
nickname. His friends call him Minnie,
Yep.
which is a great nickname.
I'm too much of a character to
It's
not
a
have
really
nicknames.
Minnie is a really good nickname.
Yeah.
MINI?
Yeah, just because he's small, they call him Minnie.
I've had that one forever.
Because you've been small your whole life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chrissy, good nickname. C-Man, excellent
See,
nickname.
y'all, those are the ones y'all have come up with.
C-Man.
I know Minnie, and I didn't even know Chrissy before y'all, really.
Really?
Cowley was one. Like, I would get called Cowley by a lot of teachers or
Yeah.
coaches.
What's the other one? Turkey?
Turkey, yeah.
Turkey's
Turkey.
a good one.
Turkey's a good nickname. Thanksgiving turkey. Hate that guy. Great nickname. Bad
The
person.
worst.
Bad person.
Worst outlier.
The outlier. We appreciate you guys. We'll see you tomorrow morning, 7 to 9 a.m. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Golf Suites, Saturday night, LSU, Alabama.
Get
With
your-
some legends.
Yeah.
If there's one thing Rohan knows,
It's LSU.
it's Alabama.
Alabama.
What was it, 500 and whatever? I mean, just torched them.
595, 65?
Come on. We'll see you tomorrow morning, 7 to 9 a.m. Love you.